Come on, I see. Don't stop singing now,
man. Kev Mac. Never gonna give you up. No matter how you treat me. Never gonna give you up. Girl, don't you think of leaving? Hey,
Do I need these?
you gonna ride? I don't know why. Yeah, seeing him out with that other guy.
That part.
You think if you hurt me, I'll go away. Made up in my mind, girl, I'm here to stay. You tell him, never gonna give up. I'll never leave, no matter how. Tell him, just stay, never gonna let you go. Babe, I understand what you doing to the man. Hey. Ooh. Do you see these tears here in my eyes? In my eyes. Ain't no use in lying, girl, you know I've been crying. You think if you hurt me that I'll go away? Baby, in my mind, girl, I'm here to stay. You tell him I'll never leave you. Tell him just stay, never gonna let you go. Babe, don't you understand that you're killing this man? Ow! All right, kill him.
Killing him.
Yeah.
Go on, AC.
Sexual chocolate.
Artist.
Hey, y'all. I'm here today to let you know
Sound like Barry White.
that, man, prepare yourself for a future that we all going to be proud to be a part of. Because, man, I ain't going to tell you no lie when I miss this guy by the name of Malachi.
How you doing, man? That's
King Baba Louie
yo, that's unbelievable.
presents Team Malachi.
Okay.
We're blessed by the best, brother Kev Mac. Kev Mac.
Oh, man, you know what's up, AC.
Blessed by the best. Kev Mac. The man who do it right. Yeah, he gets you out there. Mr. Kev Mac, y'all. Support this show.
That part.
Without further ado, I present to you Malachi King.
Yeah. Malachi King, that's aka right. Northside Malachi. Yeah, that part.
NS.
How you doing? Yeah. Walk on.
What's up?
You know what I mean? Like Jimmy Butler. That's how I feel. I'm gonna walk on like Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. One thing, I'll just allow you to introduce the team. Team Malachi.
Okay.
First of all, over here to my right is my brother, the engineer, Mr. Randy.
Yeah. Shout out Randy Seals.
Resolution.
Resolution.
And brother, man, I'm a surprise to this team.
Yeah. The homie
This is
BJ.
what I dream. This is my brother here. EJ.
Yeah.
BJ.
Yeah. Easy Street. So,
Yeah.
One thing about this, man, we could be safe
BJ from Bebop.
without the one.
Right.
Just have to protect and make sure that we make each day.
Tiny Bomb.
My brother right there, baby, you are.
What up?
Big baby,
Tiny Bomb.
Infamous.
They said the same thing I said, AC. You sounding like Barry White.
And guess what? I'm loving y'all, man, because y'all love me so much. Back here for loving you back. I thank y'all for that love, man.
G-rap shit. Shorty black shit, thuggin' since 8 years old, couldn't tell me nothing. Up and down the street, scuffling with niggas from my block. Couldn't keep my hand out grandmama's pot. She had the only AC, that's why the summers was hot. I was known as a snotty nose, stealing other niggas' bikes with grimy clothes. Mama couldn't buy me clothes. She was 19 and still regretful of the guy she chose. Never mind, that's how shit goes. 1987 rolls around, her brother got parole. That's my uncle and his niggas got the load. Next thing you know, he's got a pot of gold. Now I'm getting curious, I've got to know. Crept in the kitchen and he's chopping blow. He ain't even trip. He told me come on in and close the door. You can get more. the 7 see how to go. Yeah. Once you fall in love with her, you can't leave. The cocaine on the glass table. It's 98, I'm chasing fast paper. It's some niggas from up top. Out of state, they getting mad paper. I need a nigga from the town to do a fast favor. Oh well, short money, but ain't it funny how life go? Became they biggest earner, letting that right go. I dropped the word around town, niggas who might know. Watching out for police walking that tight rope. I'm eating, but I say my grace with my eyes open. Cause devils walk through your back door when it slide open. I watch how niggas move, some shit is not spoken. Niggas talk with their eyes, hope you do not notice. Cheddar breed jealousy, especially if that man fucked up. Get your ass stuck up. For my niggas who ain't make it, I just pass my cup. Cause these tables turn fast as fuck when it's powder cocaine. You can gain powder cocaine. Wear a chain, diamonds and pearls. Powder cocaine. She seen all the city lights across the 7 seas. Powder cocaine. Once you fall in love with her, you can't leave. Ooh, I love you, baby. Can't live without you. No, no. Powder cocaine. You changed my life. You came into my life and chased away the rain. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Powder cocaine. Yeah. Oh, I love you, baby. I love you, baby, baby. Yeah, you know, you want to get on that. You want to get on that Motown sound. You love that Motown part. That's his shot. Yeah, that's his shot. That Motown part.
Yeah.
I mean, so man, tell us where you grew up at.
I grew up in Greensboro. You know what I mean? North side. Shout out to the north side of Boston North. You know, I spent a significant amount of time in Winston-Salem and in Charlotte and in LA. You know what I'm saying? Because my mother was a singer. You know, my grandparents were singers, so I spent a lot of time on the road. But as far as where I'm from, you asked me where I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina, North Side.
And are moms and grandmas famous?
Yeah. Well, you know, my grandmother was Beulah Mae Ross from the Cookies, and my mother was the gospel singer Elaine King. Is the gospel singer Elaine King?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So what brings you to Compton, man?
You know, niggas gotta check in. You know what I'm saying? For Pyrus, man. I've been for Pyrus since '94, so you know you gotta touch the turf. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, so when you do that, you gotta go all the way to the top. You know.
What's that?
Yeah. Hey yo, stop playing. Stop playing. Yeah, so you know, I had to go be with King Bob. You know.
Oh, I love you, man.
So how'd you meet King Bobby Louie?
It's a crazy story because, you know, not to mention too much street shit, but it was a street situation where I had met a dude, you know, we got cool. You know what I'm saying? Because he needed something that I could provide. So boom, we locked in, and he kept telling me like, yo, I'm gonna take you to your peoples. Cause you know, I'm telling him, I'm like, look, man, I'm from Pyrus. I was out here. And you know, I was happened to be in Inglewood at the time. He was like, all right, I got you. I'm gonna take you around there. So he took me around there, and it happened to be King Bob. I didn't even know who it was at first. I ain't recognize him because he had lost a little weight and all that. So I'm like, yeah.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I'm up to up now.
Yeah. He getting it back though. No key. What if I boy change your life? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
thank you, baby.
We in this thing, loco.
My grip partner.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We got both sides of it. Yeah, that part. And actually the dude, you know, anyway. So yeah, I met bro, and we locked in from there.
So when you find out that's Bobby Louie, what was you thinking?
If I'm being honest, I stood up, took my hat off. Like, cause this is one of the names you gotta learn when you get down on the set type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, that's like, you know what I mean? You meet no Hall of Famer, you dig? And I've been doing this for a while. You know, I ain't no little nigga. You know what I'm saying? I did 12 and a half years in penitentiary, and I had the yard mostly everywhere I was at. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't have no AKA my name, Malachi King. Check it out. Google it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing foul on it. So, you know, like, I've been doing this for a while and doing it, you know, crook by the book. And so, you know, when I met King Bob, I'm like, oh, Oh, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think, but in all seriousness, not to be preaching, but I think like if you're doing right, I really feel like God will lead you in the right direction eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like if you stay down and you really doing what it is that's your purpose to do, like you in the way, right? He gonna send you little signs and every time I ain't know what was next, something became next. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all end up becoming kind of tight, y'all together.
Yeah, no question. Yeah, no question.
Immediately I used my avenues, man, and shit, man, hooked him up, and man, they loved him. I thought bad. It didn't take me 24 hours while I was in the studio. The man is a genius. So.
I appreciate that, man. That's humbling. You know what I mean? Like that's humbling, man. I worked a long time for it, so. And a gift is something you can't really take credit for. I was born with my voice. Right. So I can't ever take credit for that. But I worked hard on my craft. So when you hear somebody recognize that and say, "Yo, I'm believing this. I'm willing to put this up. I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to bend over backwards." Like it's humbling. You know what I'm saying? They put a lot of pressure on you to make sure that everything got to be solid when I go in the studio. It ain't no half stepping. So I'm coming for everybody here because there's too many people depending on it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm coming for everybody here.
You came with your whole entourage too, huh?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got the homie Tiny Bone. We got Randy Seals. Resolution. I have a band called The Resolution, and it's me and Randy Seals, and the artists that we respect.
Much love.
Musicians come through, and Randy moved all the way out here for me. You know what I'm saying? Like really packed it up and moved all the way. It's 36-hour drive. We drove first. And then bro went back and got the equipment and came back. That's how it really was. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Loyal.
Yeah, no question.
Real facts.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And then we got Huey, you know what I'm saying? Then we got Baby Huey.
Loyalty.
Then we got Baby Huey, you know what I'm saying? You talk about, just a solid dude to be around, like a solid nigga to have around, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, the circle real tight.
And I'm gonna interject this, man. That's why I did. And man, I don't care where you from, what sect you represent. You understand what I'm saying? It's the person and the character within you. You understand what I'm saying? That intrigues me.
And then we got the homie Tiny Bone, he an artist, and I met him on the street level. You know what I'm saying? Like I met bro, we were just like kicking it in the same place. Both of us trapping in. You know what I mean? He walked by, and I'm like, hey, them sneakers are cold though. Wait, yeah, what's up? What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like I could tell, he had a little drip with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching my environment. We end up meeting up. We end up being cool. So. And I didn't even know bro was on no music. And he didn't know I was on no music at the time. It just, it was a street situation for real, you know what I mean? So I think that's the most organic way to meet people anyway, just in your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't out here looking for, people to surround myself with. I just depend on, being spiritually grounded, and the universe gonna bring the people around you that's supposed to be there.
Hey, see, they say you need to put your mask on, man.
Oh man.
Oh, ugly? Who said that? Sick.
DK.
Oh man. Yeah, okay. You know why they say that, AZ? Cause they got it bad. That corona, y'all. Go out, you got to wear your mask. Oh, they got it bad. If you miss a day without your mask, your whole life's off track. Oh, they got it bad when you're stuck in the house. You don't want to go out. Cause all you think about is go get a test.
I got mine. You have yours. I got mine. You got yours.
Hey, yo. Got it bad. Real talk, you can't even go nowhere without a mask no more. People look at you like you're walking
on like here, but you know why? It is what it is.
Bro, I'm scared. I don't even want to go out the house. It's like not having socks on now.
They wait to bust you like a thief.
Bro, when I'm about to hit the door and I don't got that mask on, that's a quick stop sign.
You check yourself.
Like, oh man, forgot something.
Yeah. Then he's telling the passenger or the driver, send that out.
I know who that was that said that was Donald Trump. He don't like me.
That was Donald Trump.
Hey, bro.
No, that was somebody looking out for you, man. Want to make sure you're all right. So how's your health, AC?
Oh man, never better, man.
Let's talk about that.
You understand me? Because actually, if you guys look at some of those videos of mine, man, I was kind of like getting kind of too damn big. Yeah. Because I stopped working out because, I was busted up and twice as tough. At least I thought it was in my own mind, but shit. I got kind of like, as you get older, man, just the energy's kind of like ain't there no more.
Yeah.
You exercise and work out all that kind of bullshit. And I mean, you know, what goes up must come down. I mean, so I'm just glad it came off. You know what I'm saying? Now I can move around with that.
Right.
So man, that's doing good too, man. You good?
Yeah, so I feel good.
So
and I'm not fastest. You want to try me?
so them young women feeling the new AC.
Man, I got something I didn't know I had. I don't tell you what it is, but you can imagine what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that blue pill.
No. I say I got something.
Yeah, that blue pill.
I never saw before they all that. I mean, it's down there, man. I mean, hey, matter of fact, somebody just heard play. I'm gonna know. Wow!
Well, let them know then, AC.
So man, I like it like this.
AC say you packing, lady.
Stand up in it.
Look, and I got 6 pack. Look, 6 pack.
Stand up in it.
I stand up now.
Hey, look, and the homie jumping on niggas too, man. The other day I had my shower shoes
Woo, I'm
in
not
the
gonna
day
go
room,
again.
and the homie tried to, you know what I'm saying? He tried to shoot a fade to me. I had my shower shoes on, you know what I mean?
I like that.
It don't stop once
He
you
ran down on me, bro.
Ain't nothing better. Nothing exciting more than a nigga talking shit with y'all wrong.
Hey, listen.
And if that's the case, all of us.
I ain't gonna lie, I was talking kind of crazy. Right? I was talking kind of crazy, and I had my shower shoes on. I didn't think the homie was gonna run down on me, man.
Violation off the top.
Yeah, I would have definitely been in violation of the yard.
For sure. Yeah. But so much now being able to jump off somebody and the other side still love them.
Speaking of, shout out to my niggas on the yard, man. Shout out my nigga BG, man. Free BG, man. Free MG, man. Free the Whoops, man. Free my brother Darius, man. Free the Whoops, man. You know, rest in peace, Mo 3.
And you know what I love? I got a shout out for my homeboy MB. Come home. Do the right thing. You know you chill my evil twin. I love you.
AC, man. So what's going on with your artists, man? How many artists you got now?
I got one that's calling me, but I keep missing those calls. I mean, you know, sooner or later I might answer, but it might not be the answer that he might be expecting here. Because, you know, man, I know when I do nothing wrong and I do everything right, you know, sometimes you have up, sometimes you have down. But you got to stick through it all, man. Because you know what?
I guess they know now.
From the beginning, you might be raggedy, but if you don't have that raggedy point, you need to remember where you came from. Because if we all start off successful, well, you know, real hard, no really work hard. You know what I'm saying? We already got it.
Yeah, definitely.
So you got to come from somewhere. And remember, you know, those hardships that you don't want to return to, right? So, and sometimes people just want the easy way all the time. So, he gone. But guess what now? I think I got a little dedicated person right here. This man
absolutely
loves me, call me Pops. Hey, don't call me Pops anymore. You 40 years old, man. I have kids. Hey, but you know what I'm saying?
Nah, what you mean? Niggas calling me up now. Hey, nah, niggas calling me up now. I just turned 40. Now all of a sudden niggas calling me up, yo.
Man, but you know what I mean? Maybe that's what the truth's going, but nonetheless, man, you know, immediately I feel that love, man. And my newest friend, Baby Huey, I don't know, God just dropped him from the sky to me. You know, we bumped heads and we just had a little conversation. I mean, shit, that conversation we still having that conversation right now. I mean, he's there for me whenever I need him. And I'm there for him.
You're going to be there.
Whenever,
you know what I'm saying? No questions asked.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not even the point of where he's from, what city represents, none of that shit. We tried to do all this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't give a fuck, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man showed me love. And he got a natural love that's, it's uncommon for the length of time that we know each other.
I appreciate that.
I mean, you know, you don't love nobody and get that type of nobody that quick, like, evaluate somebody. When you compliment naturally, when you naturally get that compliment in such a quick time, man, that's something God put together. That's not put together.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's something, when you got a faith, when I can just go to sleep, give the keys to the house, and that's something I didn't do. Yeah. Because you know what? I did so much dirt in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm still sleeping one eye open, one eye closed. I'm sleeping by his over there. Right now, I'm so glad he there. I'll go sleep and snore. I'll go on from there.
Yeah, I respect that, homie.
That's God given on
your back.
Yo,
that's God given on.
Loyal to the soil.
No cap, the first time I ever heard Can't Tell Me Nothing on Crenshaw Boulevard. It was in Bro Whip. Like when we first recorded the joint, you know what I'm saying? Slamming Cadillac, those down Crenshaw Boulevard, trying to make a bank, bro. Like, yeah. Don't never disrespect it. Bitch, I pay my mama water bill and you can't tell me nothing. Yo, the first time I heard that in the whip for real on speakers, you know what I'm saying? Like really bumping. I was in bro whip. He was like, here, bro, take the keys, go this corners, nigga, do what you gonna do. Boom, I'm in the whip. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the whip. I play this shit. I'm like, yeah.
Hey, that just made the hair on my back raise up, homie.
He automatically stood the keys and go where he wanted. I ain't know that for 2 days.
He can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's love. That's how you know, like the universe really
I'm telling you, man. And we've been in several ever since, man.
Hey, see, somebody want to know if you have a label and when is this album coming out?
It's gonna be King Bob Productions, but it's gonna be Team Malachi.
When is this album coming out?
Actually, the first half of the album is finished. We put in 24 tracks on there for Kobe. You know what I'm saying? So we put 12 out. You know, like really available to like my inner circle, my day ones. You know, just like as a sample. But it's about to come out in a couple weeks. So
it's like this here, man. I promised him. I'm not gonna let him down, man. It's like this here. I got some people right now that put me in directions and shit like that. I got people I prefer more than others, but like I told him, we're not going to nobody's shelf, and I guarantee you within the first 90 days, everything gonna be where it needs to be and put on this airways, man. So you gonna do that, man.
And it's crazy because like right before COVID, I did Hard Rock Cafe in Daytona, Florida. So we down there performed. It was dope. But like COVID was just hitting. This was like February. So as I'm coming back, you know, that's when they start canceling everything. We was booked for a couple of day parties at South by Southwest. So we was about to go to Atlanta and thugging in Atlanta, you know, with a couple artists that I deal with, and then go to South by Southwest. Then everything got canceled, everything got shut down. So it was like, you know what I mean? Like, what's next? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like everything. Yeah. You know what they say, you know, man plans and God laughs. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, what's next? And I ended up coming to LA. Like, fuck it. Come on, we went to LA. I told Randy. And the crazy thing was, like, I didn't even have to sell it to Randy. I was like, he was like, hey, what's up? I'm like, yeah, man, moving to LA. He was like, all right, cool, when? You know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, all right, yeah.
I was because y'all believed in something. Y'all packed the little stuff y'all had, made that trip
on the road.
Been inseparable down here. You know what I'm saying? And y'all work hand in hand. He know a lot about you. Just talking to Randy, he know a lot about you. You know what I'm saying? He pays attention to you. Yeah, and he keeps his ear to the ground for you. You know what I'm saying? I'll tip my hat to him for that too.
Yeah, that's my 40 right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, no bullshit.
Man, it's a lot of pyro rappers from Compton with big names. Is it any of them that you want to work with?
K-Dot, definitely. Gang, definitely. You know what I mean? Like, everybody really, but definitely K-Dot, definitely Gang.
Well, I got to love with that Kendrick Lamar, man. He gonna definitely link up with it.
Yeah, that's K-Dot.
Because, see, I'm going to make sure that happens.
Yeah.
I got it like that.
We got your word, AC. Kendrick Lamar.
I wish anybody from the hood wouldn't even think about denying me.
Okay.
They represent me. I represent the hood.
Yeah.
And all the things I stood for, the way I put my whole life up to make it for them. I paid the way, and I know I did. And they know I love them, so I'm not going to show my love. That's one thing about my hood is real close-knit.
On the piece, man, shout out to my
not just my hood. I mean, my hood is very, very close-knit. I mean, they're very family-oriented and everything, but man, I didn't gain the love from just about anywhere I go now. I mean, it much people love me no more. I mean, people give me passes, give me freedom. I mean, they talk to me now.
Oh, the homie YG. I definitely got to listen. YG. I don't know how that slipped my mind. Listen, YG, K-Dot, and the gang. But definitely YG. That's the homie. Yeah, YG, definitely YG.
It's your preference, man.
Yeah. I definitely got one.
I'll put it this way. I'm sure anybody, after they hear your work, brother, will be honored because they'll be a compliment to your art and you'll be a compliment to theirs. So, hey, man, you can't do it. Y'all can't do it. Enrich each other's art, man.
And it's crazy. It'll be a big thing for like the Pyrus, you know what I'm saying, where I'm from. Like I said, I'm from Greensboro. You know
and we're going to do 2 songs together.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Me and him going to do 2 songs together way back in my time. So for the guys who grew up with us, the real OGs, yeah. You guys, y'all, I'll give it a name. Who remember that group, the Whatnots?
I do.
But we're gonna do 2 of their songs. So get ready for
Now you can't give them too much of the recipe.
I don't say
I knew him for 2 days.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't do it. You can't give them too much of the recipe. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm out of it. I'm doing.
We get that on the way.
I'm done. I'm 65 years old, man. It's not my time. It's his turn to shine. I'm gonna be like King Babalu through Malachi, because this man, look here. Woo! I wish I was coming in there.
Yeah, Northside Malachi, aka Prince Babalu. You know what I'm saying?
Official.
He got that voice, man.
Yeah, you do.
He got, man. When you guys check it out when y'all hear his music, man.
He got a lot.
Don't worry about all the extra voices. I don't give a this like women, men, or whatever. Every last voice is his, other than the ones that I'm on that you can't help but know who I am. But other than that, there's no other singer. Maybe I don't know if him and Randy got. They got.
Yeah, Randy's the ghost in the background.
Randy,
Randy's always a ghost in the background.
Over everything.
You'll hear a whole record and Randy will be like, ooh, at the end. That, you know what I'm saying? Like that. That was his joy. Yeah.
Hey man, he like a little Barney Rubble.
But low key, Randy got a verse on 100. I got 100. Yeah. Randy.
You all for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you something, man. You look at him right now. Look at this guy here. And the way he danced. He danced like a white boy. I don't lie. he ain't got no brothers, no movement at all. But guess what? But that sound he put out there, you wouldn't know what color it came from.
It was crazy.
It's bad, man.
It was crazy. Me and Randy was working in the same studio. We know each other. Well, he was already there. It was his studio. And he like built it from the ground up. And I just really liked the aesthetic of how he built it. But I didn't know Randy. And you know what I'm saying? So I met another dude, Shaheem Beloved, who's a producer. Shout out to my man Shah. Shaheem Beloved, shout out to the homie JB. You know what I mean? Lotto, yeah. Shout out to the homies, man. What up the whoops? But anyway, so I just happened to pass by Randy, he was working. And he had a guitar in his hand. I was like, hey yo, you know Teen Spirit? Nirvana? He was like, what? Yeah, I know that shit. And we sat there, you know what I'm saying? And just played like, and that was it. After that, it was like, okay, yeah, I know I definitely got to work with him. You know what I mean? Randy played like every instrument, drums, keys, guitar, you know, so he fucked with me on my instruments and all that shit, you know, so.
I love Randy, man. Randy is a very, very honest and devoted and loyal person, man. I mean, like, he's very dependable. And he's very hard working, man. That's why he's high spirited and he's loyal, man. And I can't feel no better than have somebody working in my presence that showed me the love that he has for me, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't sugarcoat nothing, man. You know, I put my heart in everything I do. Anything I've ever done, I put my heart in. You know, and sometimes I overdo it sometimes. But, hey, man, I can't change who I am, but I can take that negative shit away and just put all my heart to something that's going to enrich, like, you know, people's talent, man. Y'all, man, and it's like family. It's a family environment.
No question.
Do you get a lot of game from AC?
Yeah.
Hey, Kev.
Man, every day I'm on there.
No. All jokes to the left though, like, yeah, I get all the game in the world from the homie. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so used to being the homie. You know, I'm 40 years old. I've been doing this since 94. And my niggas in my city know. So it's like, you know, I'm so used to being the homie. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this. This is what we gonna do. This is how we gonna move. I'm so used to that. You know what I mean? So to be around another bro that I really know and understand, like, I do need to shut the fuck up. Listen to what you say. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have an attitude, but listen, bro, I do need to shut the fuck up. This nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's the homie. You know what I mean? So yeah, and he give me all the game in the world, like, for real. The homie really laced my shoes. I can't even lie about that.
Randy look at him like,
yeah.
It's fine.
I understand. I ain't never seen him. No, man. This man's really intelligent. And he's hard. And he's just like anybody else. Hard. Guess what? Was he learning something? He ain't finna fuck with it and it's challenging because he know you right, man. You know, but I'm so used to being who I am. But and you know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling it, but you know what? I feel you.
Yeah.
Because when I bring it to you, I'm bringing it to you from my heart, from what's real, man.
Yeah.
He know it. He know I'm not trying to manipulate I ain't trying to bullshit you, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat.
Yeah, no question.
And I'm not gonna let you get away with no any kind of excuse. I'm not gonna let you get away with no excuses on nothing.
No excuses.
We attack each other. We get
He can attack me as much as he wants to, but guess what? I got it to give away.
Yeah.
And he gonna get it.
Oh yeah.
And on some real shit, I be really spitting like, yo, and I know I got him this time because listen, you ain't know about and boom, 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 and you said, and then he just be like, all right, don't worry about it. Yeah. When you finish, you finished? You ain't finished it? All right, go ahead, finish. Get it out. And I be like, really on my shit, like, yeah. And you ain't listening to me when, and you should have, and he be like, all right. And then when he get finished talking, I be like this. Yeah, you right, bro. That was tripping, bro. You know what?
The whole story.
I should
the whole scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, he walked you through it. You know what I'm saying?
He like, you know how Ali used to let niggas punch themselves out?
Yeah.
And he just be on the ropes. Like, yeah, when you get finished, I'm finna knock you the fuck out. That's how he be. Like, Ali on the ropes, rope-a-dope. You know what I'm saying? Ali will let you do all this. And you like, damn, why Ali don't swing on this nigga? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, soon as this nigga take a deep breath, Ali on his ass. Every time. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
They want to know if you got any music on Apple Music.
We not on all platforms yet. We got some stuff on YouTube though. What we got on YouTube?
What's the YouTube
Smooth
show?
as a motherfucker. Suede on the inside. Candy paint. I ain't gotta tell you what the rims look like. Shout out Innocent Pat, yo. Yeah, we got some covers and a couple original joints on YouTube, but we ain't really pushed it yet.
Is it a YouTube channel you got?
Yes.
Yeah, the Resolution. That's the YouTube channel.
XR has them.
Yeah. It's if you look up the Resolution RSTL. Hold up, bro. I'm saying it wrong. RSTLN, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, RSTLN. Just Google it. You know what I mean? Or like if you really want to be, just look up Google Ray Charles' grandson.
Ray Charles' grandson.
Yeah, just Google it. And it'll pop up. You know what I mean? I don't talk much about that because, you know, my mom and Ray didn't really have a close relationship at all. You know what I mean? So when I was on X Factor, they more or less like I was on X Factor season 2 in 2012. So they more or less like highlighted Ray and never really said nothing about Beulah Mae Ross, who's my grandmother, my mother's mother. And you know, she wrote a lot of records and didn't get a lot of recognition. So I more or less identify myself as Beulah Mae Ross's grandson. It's official. You know what I mean? Not no shade on the Robinson family, nothing like that. I love them too. You know, but I'm Beulah Mae's grandson at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I don't know how many of you guys watch American Idol.
X Factor.
Oh, I mean, you go to X Factor?
Yeah, X Factor.
Okay, well then you said that already.
Yeah,
so.
X Factor
It
2012.
was X Factor.
But you know, it's the same people. The judges was Simon Cowell and Demi Lovato
that's
and
right.
Britney Spears and L.A. Reid. And it was season 2. It was 2012. I was one of the 5 people who came out of Greensboro. And yeah, I was in a boot camp. I was on like the first 6 episodes, maybe. You know, so yeah. I had a great time down there too. It was Miami. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, X Factor was crazy. And the parties was too much. Word.
So how you like the West Coast and how does it differ from where you grew up?
Like I said, I spent some time out here when I was young anyway. You know, that's how I really got on, you know, to the hood and, you know, my uncles and my grandma and all that, you know what I mean? But you know, the West Coast is different because it's a lot more about turf than it is, you know, where I'm from. Like where I'm at, you might have, you know, Bloods over here, Crips over here, and they all live on the same street. You know what I mean? It's not really a turf thing. You know, we made it a turf thing because we was on Pyro shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was 14, 15, and I'm from the north side of my town. You know what I mean? And so, like, we kind of made it that. You know what I mean? When we really got on the hood and I came back, you know, because niggas wasn't really banging on the East Coast at all in 94, 95. They was, but it was more like New York, New Jersey. It wasn't really in the South like that. Niggas in the South really was on their neighborhood or whatever. You know what I mean? So it was like me and some of my homies. Shout out Dre. Shout out my nigga Thinny. You know what I mean? Some niggas that really, you know, my man Zantoine, you know, niggas that really was getting money and, you know, 98, 99 was really up and set the trend for that. You know what I'm saying? So out here, it's more like it was always that. You know, that's one. And but yeah, as far as the weather and you know what I'm saying, like the weed and all that, yeah. The West Coast is where it's at. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. I can see how Pop would come out here and fall in love with it, and I want to go at. You know what I'm saying? It's a record. It's a song on my record called "To Live and Die in L.A." Which is kind of like that feeling when you first really get into LA. You start learning your way around, and you feel like, okay, now, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's that feeling. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is where it's at. You did, because Pop moved around the same way. You know, he spent time in the West Coast, but he moved around. You know what I'm saying? We really married California. You know what I'm saying? It's the Death Row era and all of that, and you can hear that in that record. You know, and All Eyes on Me, you can hear that marriage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I tell you all the time.
And when LA love you, they love you. That's one thing about it. That's one advantage I have because not like being originally from LA, right? So I'm not from a side, really. I am from a side, I'm from Pyrus, but I'm not from a side in the sense that, oh yeah, you grew up over here, nigga, we don't fuck with them niggas killed my brother, whoever. See what I'm saying? I'm not local in that way. So if LA got love for you, they love you. You know what I'm saying? So I could go at any side of niggas got love for me. You know what I'm saying? Just because I ain't from, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I just want to say one thing to you, Malachi. This baby Huey getting at him, just straight up, just dealing with him on a day-to-day. This man, to know what he know and to hear his music, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard nobody music where they kept their ears so far to the ground and then been gone a whole decade.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That,
so
yeah, because the nigga did a lot of time in penitentiary and all of that.
I tip my hat to you.
Yeah, and you have the same experience, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that, bro. Believe it or not, though, like penitentiary is where everybody at for real. All the like the real street niggas, all the niggas that got talent, all the niggas that really ball, niggas that fight, like you know what I mean? Niggas that got a name, like they got us on the streets early. I caught my first felony there with 98, and they gave me 10, homie. They wasn't playing because they knew we was already doing so much shit. It was like, okay, well now we got you. Okay, yeah, we gonna wear this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And me and my Cody, we telling each other, and we ain't telling we ain't get the money back. We ain't telling each other. So you know what I'm saying? They looking at it like, okay, yeah, we gonna throw the book at your ass. And a lot of my contemporaries from that era, they got us all out the street early. You know what I mean? Shout out my homie Antoine, man. Antoine just came home. My nigga did a dub. No, my nigga did like 15. Stood up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, respect, man. When I come home, bro, it's drinks, man. I'm telling you. My guy, you know what I mean? I've been out here. Like, homie came home, I was out here, you know what I'm saying? So, he hit me on social media and was like, oh, blood, I'm home, where you at? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro, I'm out here. But yeah, shout out to my niggas, man. Free the whoops, man.
Came out here and put work in the studio, huh?
Yeah. We got a studio up and running, you know what I'm saying?
Two
studios?
Yeah, two, for real. Yeah.
They went anybody two. First 2 weeks I had 2 studios built.
Yeah.
He wasn't joking, man.
Yeah. We usually putting the work in, but
Man,
like the lab is the special one. The lab is where we really get it in. Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For real.
That's what we get uncut.
Yeah.
They ain't no joke, man. That's serious, man.
The homie that took me on, we've been on Power Street and all that. Palmerly. Speaking of, we're gonna do the clothing line. It's gonna be called Palmerly and Pyro. You know what I mean? Yeah, so look for that 2021. That P&P shit. Yeah, big P's. Yeah, Palmerly and Pyro. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, because the hat is gonna have the P. Like I already seen it's got the P on one side and the N across the front, P on the other side. Crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
We love them P's, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, look, the homie that's gonna set tripping. The homie that's gonna set tripping.
That's right.
You know what though? I think it's a beautiful thing. Like, in all seriousness, if you look at gang culture, quote unquote gang culture, for what it really is, it's nothing more than tribalism.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, if you define tribalism by language and geography and familiar ties and traditions, and you know what I mean, these are the things that quantify a tribe, right? Then a gang is a tribe. You know what I'm saying? Like, the myth is that in Africa we was one big happy family. We not. We were a collection of tribes, and we learned to interact, and we never, had genocide and shit like that. But we were a collection of tribes. 400, 500 years later after slavery, we becoming what we were before we came here, which is also a collection of tribes, right? So to me, it's a beautiful thing. Those of us who did our time and is real niggas and feel like, okay, we got something to say, right? We can either turn our back and say, okay, them young niggas ain't doing it the way we doing it, so fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will say they're like, bro, you so old. Why is you still repping? Like, why is you still, you know? But
you gotta remember.
Yeah, you could turn your back on the hood and say, fuck them, right? But it's not going nowhere. You know, and at the end of the day, this is our tribe to continue on. And if it ain't right, then we need to fix it. And we need to, you know what I'm saying? We need to organize it the correct way. So that's another reason why like coming to LA was important to me, because obviously this is the motherland. You know what I mean? So I had to come and get it from the real source, like the uncut source. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the universe just led me that way. Me and the Woops was in prison talking about that. Like, we need to go out there and goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Get on the turf and go holler at the homies, man, and see what's what, because it'd be a lot of watered down shit. I fortunately, you know what I'm saying, got on the hood from a reputable nigga, but a lot of niggas don't. And they go to penitentiary, they'll be out here on the street and they misquote and shit, and they end up in situations that they ain't count for. You know what I'm saying? So it's like anybody that's responsible, if you really doing what you supposed to do, like, you know what I'm saying? If you from Peace Stones, nigga, and you ain't been to Chicago, who is you? That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if the nigga saying he from Dubs and he ain't never been to Long Beach, who is you? You ain't. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, if you say you from Pyros, my nigga, and you ain't been to the street, you can't call the 213 or you can't call the 619. Don't nobody know you. Shout out my nigga Bolo, man. Skyline Pyros. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Sean Bo. Shout out to my Hat Boys too. I was down in San Diego for a while. You know what I'm saying? Mission Beach and Mission Bay, all that shit. But yeah, if you can't come out to the West Coast and be reputable the same way you was at home, then you ain't shit. Talking that shit anyway.
Hey, excuse me for one moment. I got a question for you, AC.
Uh-huh.
Do you know how Pyru or Blood or Pyru and Blood got to San Diego?
Yeah, man.
Tell me about it. Get closer to the microphone.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you now. I get a chance to advertise my book, Starting Lineup.
Starting Lineup.
Origin of the Christian Bloods Begin.
Go get that Amazon.
You understand what I'm saying? Because this is how it began.
Tell me about it.
Because you understand what I'm saying? I'm one of the first original Crips, not East, West, and all that shit. Me, Raymond Washington Bulldog, Sugar Bear, and a few others. Craig, as y'all heard me say 1,000 times. Robert and Drew Duhan, along with the original Power Brothers. Just had them one time I went to jail. Shit. You with your homies on the street, you're a bad motherfucker, right? But when you got a whole bunch of motherfuckers that's all united,
Man.
and they got a mighty name called the Crips, I don't give a fuck what setup. It wasn't no 60s fighting, no X-rays, and none of that shit. When you a Crip, you was a Crip, and everybody, they had mad love for each other. Anything other than a Crip was off brand. And I'm in jail for murder. I'm looking for some help. You know what I'm saying? Because half the motherfuckers who was gang members against the Crips wasn't claiming their hoods. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I could not be one of those niggas that could hide because I'm an ex-Crip. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in jail for, and being in battle with Crips and conflict with Crips and accused of demise of a Crip. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing time. But now I gotta stand tall. I'll go to PC. You know what I'm saying? Just so happened that when I'm an original Crip, I know who the ones to respect. And I'm nothing to disrespect those of you guys who became relevant in your days and your time. But if you can start with me and Ren Washington Bulldog, Craig, and Sugar Bear, and Robert Drill and Daylight Clinton, all those cats, I had no reason to fear you because I know you had no Crip. I didn't respect you as no Crip. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of like motivated me to say fuck you too. But now when I see one of my old homeboys, I was going, damn, how do I explain this now? You know what I'm saying? When Sugar Bear came in the yard, you know what I'm saying? I really, I never did denounce my old original homeboy. I ain't gonna lie, associated with him, but I told him, man, things have changed since y'all was the streets. It's like, say, for instance, where we started the Crips at, they're not Crips no more, they're swines. But they're not trying to hear that shit, especially Bulldog. You know what I'm saying? That's like the number 2 man. Red Marsh was number 1, Bulldog was number 2. And those were the guys that we looked up to and respected. But they weren't hearing that shit. So they was Crips, and they were telling all the rest of the Crips, check this out, man. Don't worry about AC. That's the homeboy. We're gonna get his head back right. That nigga know goddamn well he ain't no motherfucking power. He's a quip. Just back up off him. I got this. That what Bullseye would say. That what Sugar Bear would say. And I embraced them and loved them, but hey man, check it out. When you go home, you're not no quip, man. They swans. You see? When you go home, they're not mistaken this, homie. Come on, man, coach that bullshit. Cause, you know, I'm trying to tell you, homie, it ain't like it is. When you been gone a couple of years, man. Niggas on that swat. Go back over this house and just Christian, you'll get you. Right? Because, you know, Thomas Lillard was the original Crip as well. And he took Big Chest Larry with him. You said those two reputable Crips.
To the Swans.
To the Swans. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is this. The reason why that happened, because Thomas Lillard's big brother named Knife was an Avenue, who we all had fear of and was hoping to become. And we actually were using their name without their permission. And like when we were around them, we was like hanging behind them as little avenues, baby avenues. But when we was on the other side of town, when nobody know the difference, we were the avenues. You see what I'm saying? You see, and you fuck with us,
Just like shortstop.
like we really can go get the avenues to come fuck them up. But that bluff worked for a long time. You see what I'm saying? But getting back to that question, I'm gonna answer right now. I didn't have no homies in jail. You know what I'm saying? All the black people, majority of the black inmates were Crips. Unified Crips. And you step on that line, they eat you like lunch meat. They'll beat you. You step on that line, you're in trouble. Half the motherfuckers that was against the Crips and knew they were gang members denounced their gangs immediately. I couldn't do that. I had to answer up to what I did. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I couldn't run. I couldn't punch again. I couldn't even lift weights with them. While they lift weights 5 days a week, on their off days, I'm on the yard lifting weights getting big. You know what I'm saying? Because I know ain't gonna spot me. I ain't gonna let somebody lift the dumbbell jump them out, you see? On my neck. You see, but I got big though. Because on dead 5 days a week, working out, I'm still doing push-ups. You see what I'm saying? But on my 2 days, I'm working hard than a motherfucker. You see, I'm getting swole. But guess what? I used to practice in my cell. How I'm gonna look each and every day I'll cut that cell. Because I'm not gonna show no fear. And you know what happened? I'm so glad they had other cities like Bakersfield, Pasadena, San Diego. You know what I mean? Because they lost brands. Like I said, if you wasn't no Crip, they give a fuck about you. You was off brand.
So if you can't say
watch this, my brother. Let's say no Skyline in. You know what I'm saying? You a Crip or you off brand? That's it. Or are you stupid and you claiming your gang and they finna fuck your ass up? Yeah. I'm just gonna keep 100 with you. I'm stupid. I was stupid. I had no choice. I wasn't gonna let my name go down like that. This nigga in jail not here, bitch. So I used to practice each and every day for myself. For I come out myself to the breath. T-15, I was in T-15 on S&T with nothing but Crips. All you hear, they had a song called Crip Dog. I used to hate to hear that song. Come Rip! That's when that shit came out. That's when they got that Come Rip. You see what I want to start right here. C-A-R-I-P. I used to get mad, right? And then they're like, fuck Power Move. I want to say fuck Crip back, but I couldn't. Because I had friends that was Crips. But I said, well, fuck with one, nigga. Whoever said it, I do it like that. So I was stupid. You gonna trap me, say fuck Crips, you know what I'm saying? You said, now I got every Crip. Oh, y'all will give because I said fuck Crip. I ain't that stupid. Fuck with one, nigga. You see what I'm saying? But them guys was digging me, Pasadena. And just so happened, thank God, he was some big old cornfield motherfucker from Bakersfield. I shout out James Scott and Big Jed and San Bernardino, Big Angelo. Big Jed. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And his cousin Jennings. And then the dog and AJ Jones from Pasadena. Big motherfuckers. Thank God for I say, my homeboy Sterling Parker from my neighborhood, but he was no banger. But his little homie, he already been there 4 years. He stood up for me. And niggas started surrounding me and said, homie, As long as you stay down for yourself, nigga, we got your back. You see what I'm saying? The Ray Boys came from Nixon Gardens. Kenny Trash, Arthur Purdy, Mario Gray. Then Cool Breeze from Brims. You see what I'm saying? Then you got Donald Ray. He was on the line with us. He over here iron too. Fuck Crips. No, we not. You got to listen to the fact you didn't go to the yard. You went back down that shit. You know what I'm saying? Every time you say, hey, Bobby, who's happening? Who's happening, homie? Fuck Crips. I got to fight. I'm fighting niggas, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Behind this nigga, behind the gate.
I had them long arms.
Just what I'm saying? So anyway, when niggas see me get down, I knock a few motherfuckers down. You know, it came from even Junior Hall. I had a big ass motherfucker named James Miller. Man, you ain't seen the script. You seen James Miller. This motherfucker was so huge. When I went when I got that murder case, when I went through I was cool in LP. I could believe me a few motherfuckers there. But when them motherfuckers sent me to Central Junior Hall, I ain't seen niggas that big in my whole life, man. Nigga named Bertie Swan and James Miller, that's what I saw going through when they take to get my clothes and shit. His bald head working in the laundry. I said, oh my God, that's a big ass nigga. I hope a big body will bring him in there. You know that nigga be like, man. That's a big old motherfucker, man. You see? Hey, watch this. Man, my answer didn't come. God didn't answer my prayer the way I wanted to. The motherfucker told him who I was. They said, Chris, I was on my unit. I was talking some bullying and shit, talking shit, because I got to bully this. Try to just keep that, to cheat on me, right?
Exactly.
Remember, AC, what? Hey, somebody went on to holler at you. And who? He said he gonna holler at you. And I hear him sneaking and gritty, right? He laughing, right? Who wanna holler at me? Hey, who AC? I said, I'm AC. And that was the same nigga laundry. I said, man, I said, I'm AC. I got to swallow my spit and everything.
Right.
Yeah, I said, who was asking? Boy, Lord, Harlem Crip, nigga. When you come out, nigga, when I catch you, nigga, we got to get down. Now, I'm going to tell you, I answered the same way he approached me. Well, nigga, when we get out, when you see me, nigga, let that be what we're going to have to do then, nigga. But my heart wasn't really all into it. But I figured I could see my things just here. All these Crips was on your, can you imagine with him leading off? I ain't got a chance now. I was busy watching him. You said, I might die out there. But you got a counselor named Mr. Cox. And so I know everybody, whoever been through the hall during our day, know who Cox is. They betting on motherfuckers, right? I'm a big nigga, but I ain't big as that nigga. But I'm a big nigga. But I'm not big as this nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was huge. I ain't gonna lie. At 17-year-old, that nigga was huge.
It didn't matter.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. Them motherfuckers set me up so cold. They said me still up like, when they was coming out of the kitchen, child, walking this one side, we walking in the kitchen. And that nigga see me and I see him. He had that like he was full. But I still watch this, I was like, I just big, right? As soon as we got side by side, I just took off.
That's how you supposed to.
And look, I just took off. And when I hit him, it's surprising. Because the average nigga he approached, they stuck in their shoes. They can't move. He's knocking them out. It just don't happen to hit him. And now we fighting each other, right? They broke us up, man. After he saw our fighting back, after that hit hurt us a little bit, and his hit hurt me too. I don't lie. He hit hard. But guess what? I played off like a defendant. I wasn't too far away from falling down. But I walked back and said, what? I'm just trying to make sure there's no more. So I'm acting like an idiot. The next time we saw each other, we got tight. But now, I got to watch YCS. I mean, me and Mr. was all through the process of going to YCS. Yeah. I'm all in
cameras. That's a camera?
I'm all in Nellis. Yes. With behind her named Michael Ford. Yeah. Now, man, I'm starting shit with everybody. And then my homeboy Tam and little Vince came to visit me in YTS. In Nellis. and they showed me the new Paru hand sign. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm about to take pictures with my homework from the street.
Doing this.
No, I wasn't disrespectful, but what they showed me this. And I know I shouldn't be doing this because them niggas going home. Right. And all the really really got no Crips and they visitors. When I'm taking pictures of doing this shit like they do, right? I can answer for that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when I get back to you, I'm fighting everybody. But the bottom line is this, man, when I got sent to YTS, the history that I had created in Nellis was already there before I got there, right? Bulldog, everybody's, you know, I'm gonna do this nigga went crazy, right? So when I got there, I mean, they had some niggas that was there for a few years, and they was already on floor. I asked to catch number two. You know, there was some big Crips in that motherfucker, man. But nonetheless, there wasn't nobody I know. So mentally, I had that advantage on them because Bulldog knew me, Sugar Bear knew me, and all the original Crips knew me, right? So anybody who was original Crip knew me, which kind of like took the edge off me, whether they knew or not, but they acknowledged me and talking to me, right? Because anybody else who didn't come up with them, they're beating them down. You hear me? They were beating their ass. But by us growing up and being like the homies together, they trying to convince me to come on back home. You see what I'm saying? And for that little love is what kind of saved me and kept me, you know, gave me this little, bought me a little more time to have people admire me for standing up for who I was. Yeah. Right? I was trying to change Bulldog mind from being a Crip. He wasn't going for it. You see what I'm saying? I was trying to change everybody's mind that was original Crip. They were not going for it. You know what I'm saying? They was hope to die. God bless. So you know what happened, man? The little time that bought me, cause I had homeboys that was there. Bodacious, Puddin's older brother. So he had got out. I named him Bodacious.
Pyro Crip.
Yeah, and you see, we was interacting with the Crips. We wasn't fighting. So when he got busted, we wasn't at war with him. So it was easy for him to go back and accept it, whatever. So I hollered, "What makes you stop doing?" He looked at me, "Hey man, what you doing?" You know? And wait a minute, man, what was this on the street? What's up about?
It's Puddin' brother.
Puddin' older brother. Yeah. He didn't want to break up his relationship. He's not scared. You know how when you got a vibe with somebody? Yeah. And he was a powerful Crip. Yeah. Bulldog had a home with Bulldog up his arm. You know, he loved Bulldog because his dad was famous at EP. Big money, big man. He went with Tweety Reese and all them, you know what I'm saying? That crew with what's their shit, the real shit.
Yeah, the older dude.
Yeah, big shit. All the cats had paper, man.
Yeah, the bars.
So you ain't fuck with Bulldog. See, you know what I'm saying? But he's from Paru. And Bulldog had him like this here. Loving him. So he was safe. The only home I had there I could get was Daryl Savage. Now, he was a hardcore Paru. And he said, just y'all, I don't give a how y'all want to do it. Nah, look, it ain't no such thing. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a fair one, line up. And it's kind of hard, but you know, it's hard getting people in there. You see? But when it happened, like I said, man, I got to watching all these dudes. The breaking point was this motherfucker who was going home the next day. He said, "Man, you Papa Louie, huh?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I'm so-and-so and so-and-so. I'm so-and-so hood." Man, I was trying to know about you, man. I'm going home tomorrow, man. I looked at this motherfucker, I said, "Get the fuck out of my face on him." I said, "Watch you watch this thing get jumped on." I watched you watch them get jumped on. I think you kicked the toe.
Wow.
No, you a goddamn lie. You was one of them cheerleaders. They from the same hood. I think you jumped on him so he would tell him who you was. Wow. So, it was like that, man. Mm-hmm. And the first person that was in jail that was in for murder, and you know who the first Crip was that died? Chocolate. Mm-hmm. Right? I ain't gonna say the first name that was in there. That's not for me to do. But he was in E&F.
It's in the newspapers.
Yeah, he's your local newspaper. He was on E&F. The man could not walk. He was so little. So then, he was itty bitty, but now I'm telling you, he was treacherous on the street. So I had a homie that reminded me of him, like the Lil Vince. But Lil Vince, he got a line to follow. But this cat, during the time, didn't have, me, nobody to support. There wasn't no internet from his hood. Right? Mm-hmm. But now, I'll tell you, if you saw him on the street, you run from this little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But now, he like I said, he can't even get a kitchen job on the unit. He can't go to the yard.
Because there's too many cribs.
He can't go on a visit. If you get a visit, he gets escorted.
Right.
Because every motherfucking crib in there wanted him because that was Cooler brother. Cooler we all went a lot. They wanted him. What's how little he was, they was really mad. They were really furious now. Mm-hmm. That's dinner? This little bit of my dinner, we gonna starve. I mean, how we gonna split this motherfucker in half? Yeah. He was a little bitty dude. Yeah. And that's why I watched him dwindle away and worry. I mean, I just told him don't hang with me. Period. Right? Matter of fact, I got a unit with him because I didn't want to put no heat on him. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I wasn't telling my homeboy story Parker. I said he was no game. Parker was no game member, but Snouse is a homie. He started representing the hood. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And I had another homie named Maurice Cannon, who we ended up calling House Man. He was mad when I got there because everybody loved House Man. But he had to hang with me. He had to. He had to. You said, I'll go back to the hood, so this nigga was in there with me too. And see, you say, we don't play that over there, right? He got to get that. So you know what he did? So hang with me and fuck House Man. Right? Now House Man with me now. House Man, he with the homies. Yeah. Right? So my thing was this. A lot of you motherfuckers know where you from, but you're not claiming your hood. Right. Right? And y'all saying cuz because cuz is not a bad word. And all you gotta do is say cuz. Because there's so many Crips there. You're good with everybody. There's so many Crips in there, and then you're a Crip.
Right. But hold on. Not to interrupt a good story, not to be rude. I want to know how Blood and Pyro got to San Diego.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, but
I'm leading to this right now. I'm going there.
Right, but you're telling me your whole book.
No, okay, I won't do no more about. Okay, I cut that part short. But those people from San Diego, like Jonathan George, okay, San Diego, Pasadena, like AJ and Dog Jones in Hollywood. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. They, listen and walking y'all with me. See, James Scott from Bakersfield, they walked to yard with me. And we all had agreed at that point to man, look, these niggas are faking. They all act like they Crips, so they don't get jumped on. But see, the cool part about it is this. Everybody get busted for what school they went to. So I'm saying? Yeah. What you said? Now you got, you know what I'm saying? That's a so-and-so school. He's fucked up there. But long story short, to answer that question, I had me with the fellas and said, man, look, we're not saying cuz no more. All right? I'm going to call you Blood, and you call me Blood. All right? If you come and you say what's happening cuz, no, what's happening Blood. You know what I'm saying? And we all started using that as our language. To acknowledge you're in the Crip, we start calling each other, what's happening Blood? So the Crip asked, what's happening cuz? And for like a couple of months, we got away with it. But it started getting too regular. Right? Because we started saying with an attitude. Mm-hmm. And they said, that's one of them niggas too. You see what I'm saying? That's one of them niggas too. Watch it. What's happening, cuz? What's happening, Blood? Hey, we ain't said we don't like Christmas, you said. And some of us said we're going to fear their heart too. What's happening, Blood? You know what I mean? So they did it, but some of us didn't do it as hard toned as some others did. Right. Yeah. See what I'm saying? But they had the heart to say it. Yeah. And I said, man, watch this. And it's like challenging them. What's happening, cuz? What's happening, Blood? I said, what's happening, cuz? They're picking you out now. Yeah. You see, you know what I'm saying? Why you ain't saying what's happening, cuz back, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, some people got the ass for it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to grow is hard. You see, some people backed off saying it was adding blood. Everybody couldn't keep the gasoline going. You know what I'm saying? But those that did, it gave us a little, you know, connection. And enough people to where the police would notice, man, hey, look, man, we got people over here that's in YZ, y'all just put them over with all them dudes over there, and they're enemies. You know what I'm saying? So they came, like I had Officer Tom, he come get me in TTS, Mr. Caraway. He came and got me. I said, man, look, man, just keep it fair. Everybody here not Crips, right? And lo and behold, they started asking, homie, who you represent? Start coming. That's part of the question there. Are you a Crip or are you a Piru? Because everybody hung with me was a Piru. But everybody hung with me wasn't no Piru. So I'm not no Piru, I'm a bounty hunter. I'm not no Piru, I'm a Brim. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no Piru, I'm at the park. But I want to be over there.
Right. But that make a lot of sense because old newspaper articles label them just like you said. They don't label them Bloods.
No.
Just like you said.
It's just seems so, in other words, because you had to say, I'm going to Piru.
Right.
But I'm on Piru. I'm going to you them. Yeah. Because you know you can't go there with them, they're going to kill you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You see? And anybody that say anything different is a goddamn lie. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't give a fuck. Whatever hood you represent, that's why people set trip now. Because their hood's the baddest hood on earth. Why would I want to be a Piru blood? I'm a Piru. Why would you want to be an Athens Park blood when you were at Athens Park? Why would you want to be a LA Brim blood when you was a Brim?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Why would anybody want to do anything to join somebody like you need help? And like, I need help. It don't make no sense. The chosen few is the most I can get chosen few, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the chosen few Hells Angels.
But at some point, they did all start claiming blood.
So what happened was this. We got labeled as Bloods.
Okay.
By the white people, the police.
So
because they were calling everybody Pirus and everybody wasn't Pirus. You got me now?
Yeah, I've been.
So they corrected it. And it made it a lot easier on the question because they had to tell that.
So the opposite of Crips is now Bloods.
Yeah, because it was opposite of Crips was Piru.
Right.
So then they had to scratch that piece of it and redraw that up again.
All right, so now look, I got more questions. So you got 5'9" Brim in San Diego, right?
That's big country.
Right, big country. All right, so which comes first? Brims in San Diego or Piru in San Diego?
Johnson George, he's like he was to be a bounty hunter.
He was a bounty hunter in San Diego.
But when he was in San Diego, he was a blood. The only bloods out there was 5'9" Brims at that time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because big country and moved to San Diego and started to 5'9" Brims. So before he be anything else, and Johnson George's other brother name, and if you ask anybody, they was Sitting Bull, West Coast Crips. We all on the same yard together. Sitting Bull used to talk to his brothers and what the fuck is you doing? They both were big. Johnson George just loved me and Ray Boyce. You know what I'm saying? Just like I got a home with Eric Williams. And you know he was in jail for, I ain't gonna say, that's my boy.
That's Conrad's brother?
Conrad's brother.
Yeah.
See, we all grew up together as kids. Your Conrad was a tumbler. Charles Junior High School. Me and Eric, we played football. And Eric was on, that boy had one of the best cut-up bodies on the yard. Man, we taking pictures to Kenny Carter now. Because we all grew up together.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And Kenny Carter ain't never been no Crip. Ain't no Crip ever come, you know what I'm saying? Like I said. Ain't no Crip ever tried to disrespect Kenny Carter neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. All that just shit over there that was just the kitchen and all. I mean, before it was kitchen, was Avenue. The biggest problem gang over in that neighborhood.
That's Bunchy Carter.
Bunchy Carter, little brother, the Slauson man. But let's turn it out. Check it, man. Nobody fuck with Kenny. Kenny was a man when he was 10 years old. Oh, real dark, red-eyed motherfucker. But he was dangerous. as a kid. Kenny Carter? I mean, check it out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give him his props. Me and my brother Ralph and Terry was coming to Russell Elementary School playing basketball. I seen Kenny and Robert Munson on Hooker Street.
Craig Munson's brother.
Yeah. Take out too tall. Kenny's bullied my Ralph.
Mm-hmm.
So I seen all this, him and Robert Munson, they been called Ralph. I said, y'all go. And I made Tim and Terry run, right? Come here, AC. What's up, man? He said, man, why you make Ralph run, man? So come try you fuck up my brother, nigga, right? Oh, you smart motherfucker, huh? And Ralph was always tall, right? Yeah, and you talking about it like that, man? I said, man, what's up, man? He said, I'm gonna give you a choice, man. You want me to fire on you? Or you want Rob hit you with this motherfucking handlebar? I said, y'all serious? I said, gonna fire me. Bam!
Hey, don't break my chair,
Hey,
man.
Man. Hey, all right, man. I was going home. See? I got my cousin Ricky. I saw him again. That's your cousin. That's he. I want to tell Ricky, what you get you, right? I just want to be over. Better not. I did it twice. I was laundry at one time. I washed my mama clothes. Hey, and Thomas Lillard, the homie named Wimpy, was fighting the nigga Arthur on 82nd Main. But the White House will say 7. Because that's Thomas homeboy Wimpy. Get him, Wimpy! Get him! I'm riding with Wimpy. All the niggas turn around and look at me like this. And I'm tripping, man. I'm looking, what's up? They start approaching me. I got a bag, a pillowcase full of clothes, right? And I started going to try to get away and start running. Them niggas chased me down. William, Arthur, Melvin, Joseph Beeman, all of them, and they whooped my ass down, stomping on me, until some old men came and got them off my ass. Right? I go on with a bag full of dirty clothes. I pick up my clothes and I went off home. I'm mad, I'm crying and shit. I call my cousin Ricky again. Man, do you know about school there? Ricky said, come to school, because I told him who it was, right? But this dude named Michael Shedd and Michael Seed. Ricky was finna fuck up Michael Seed. When he really no, he finna fuck up Michael Shedd, but it was Michael Seed did. And Howard. That's what we wanted to get. I thought I did. Man, I was to Fremont, and Ricky and Ricky Burns was real tight. You saying Boo and all them, they was all tight. Ricky was the avenues. I was so scared of them niggas. I seen him come through. You see them niggas, man? I'm looking at Howard and we walk by this. I don't think the kid school today. But I watched one right by me. I just remember repercussions, right? Mm-hmm. I wasn't quite as seasoned. I was 13 then. So I'm saying? I wasn't quite as seasoned. I knew that they would whoop their ass. I would have power. But bottom line is this. I'm not trying to get off track. But after that shit happened, man.
That's how they went to San Diego. From being
no, I'm just saying. After all that shit happened, I learned a lot from that history.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And as you step up, a lot of things have changed. People see you respect yourself.
Right.
You just accept the ass whooping, you're going to keep on accepting until you grow up and become a man. Mm-hmm. So, saying, so from that point forward, when I start stepping up, and people start being attracted to me because they were scared of Chris too. It wasn't enough for them. Despite Chris. I'm telling you, man, you guys don't know what it feels like to be, man. I mean, every day, all you hear is Chris, all you hear is Chris talk. And let's support me, man. When they left my years, they started their own hoods out there.
In other counties.
Yeah. They started telling me, man, I'm going to go, I'm raise you back. I start crying. Ain't even my homies. But when they leave, I love them so much, right? Because my life, you turn each other's lives, you said. Yeah. I cry. I'm these real crocodile tears.
Yeah.
Right? Man, you got to all this shit, man. I'm home anyway. They give me all this shit. You saying? You know how you pass me your shit behind? I'll give you radios, whatever. But
You should sleep.
Nah,
Got a cramp.
Yeah, got a fucking show up.
anyway, when they got home, sure enough, man, they come back to visit me. They come back, wherever, and they got red rags hanging out of their pocket. You know, whatever that's blood.
That made you proud.
I mean, I feel good. Because by then, and everybody, that's all of them in there. And the original Chris will tell you, man, I was riding, man. I just got kind of like, wow. But I was one of the real homies who I consider real. I ain't like Jamel's in there with me.
I'm gonna get to him next. I just got one more question when you finish.
Okay. He was in there with me, but he chose to get along with me. You know what I'm saying? Because by that time, I had caught up on some size.
Yeah.
And he's short and I'm big.
Yeah.
And tall. So then,
so Jamel didn't want to squabble.
No, he was my dominant partner.
All right.
Bottom line.
Yeah. Jamel didn't want none.
No, he was cool.
He was a cool brother.
Yeah.
Big afro.
Big old afro. Little light skin. Him and Michael Christian. Pretty Mike.
Yeah.
They'd be out there flexing in the living room. Because they all
what was Big Mike claiming? Inglewood Crips or what?
Man, he's West Side.
West Side Crip?
Yeah, he's West Side Crip. But see, Big Mike ain't gonna lie. Mike and I ain't gonna lie about on nobody, man. Mike was that motherfucker. He ain't gonna fight you, but you better hit the ground.
Yeah.
You hit the ground, he gonna stomp the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mike was a bad man.
He was too pretty to fight.
Yeah.
He was pretty, but he wasn't pretty Mike. He was pretty Mike.
You gonna hit his face.
You should hit him in the face. You said, fuck all that. You gotta hit the ground though.
All right, so look, AC. Now I'm listening to all the story you telling. I read the book. So now Crips are dominating in the youth authority.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so these dudes from San Diego, what was Skyline claiming?
This what happened, man. I mean, first Lincoln Park, Pyru.
Lincoln Park, Pyru.
Okay. Skyline. You know, this Brims. You know what I'm saying?
Skyline was Brims?
No. Skyline was Pyru's.
Skyline was Pyru's.
Yeah, but Lincoln Park Pyru's.
Right. Lincoln Park.
And then you had Skyline Pyru's. You had the 5'9" Brims. You know what I'm saying?
So Lincoln Park and Skyline never claimed Crip, did you know of?
Chris Hunter was the boy, Jonathan George brother. Jonathan George was a sitting bull.
Sitting bull was a Crip?
Sitting bull.
Sitting bull
Was a Crip. Okay. And Jonathan George's brother. And he was mad at Jonathan because Jonathan was running with us.
All right. That makes sense.
Just like the Trash Man's brother. Alvin Trash Man and Michael Trash Man.
From Compton.
Yeah. Alvin Trash Man was our homeboy.
Yeah.
But he lived over in Grandy's.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I was with them.
Yeah. Michael
Trash Man, on the other hand, hated us. You know what I'm saying? But they were brothers though.
Right.
So it was I mean, I don't know how they survived it, but it was like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's go to Jamel now. Was Jamel part of the original Crips?
Man, when I was a Crip, I didn't Crip with Jamel.
Did Jamel wear a bald head in the beginning?
I was a Crip.
You had a bald head.
I didn't Crip with Jamel.
But you had a bald head.
Yeah. Okay. And you had that one.
Yeah, the original Crip.
You couldn't be no Crip.
How many was it? 12 of y'all?
No, hell no, man.
It's more than that?
Well, man, shit. About 60 of them all around bald heads.
About 50 original.
Man, the whole part about it, you know, I think we're getting back at the pretty boys to have them big old natural knobs wouldn't grow like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Raymond couldn't get that big old afro.
You see, if you ever see Raymond with a big afro, it was a wig, goddammit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you see, I'm saying, if you ever had big ass natural.
So, at what point do you remember Jamel Barnes being part of the movement?
Jamel Barnes became a part of the movement, I say put it this way. After I had already began
71?
I would say
72?
Probably 71, but I don't think I really didn't hear about it that much to 72.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because he had called me, he gave me a phone call and said, you know, I said, man, I'm not feeling good. He called me just to do some work with him. I wouldn't do it because the request he asked of me, and I wouldn't do it because he didn't know about my past.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like that. Everybody think about Babalu, I come from Power the Street, which I did. I've been there since 61 before back and forth.
Right.
But I was on 88th place.
Right.
So I'm on 88th place on Power Street.
Because you had an auntie and cousins in
Power Street. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I grew up with them, and so I knew everybody, both sides. But my place as a kid was Russell Elementary School, Charles Drew High School. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Fremont, and then Bethune. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bottom line is this, man. It's like I had love for everybody. You know, from Compton, because dudes over there I feared.
Right.
You know, we had some dangerous people on Power Street. And just said that if I see them coming, so I'm going the other way. So,
did you run across anybody from the Hang Gang?
No.
No, you never heard of Hang Gang?
No.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm talking about in San Diego.
No.
Now, Jamel, was he part of the Walnuts?
Jamel was Avalon Garden.
Avalon Garden. Do you remember the Walnuts?
Yeah, John Smith was Lock High School.
John Smith.
And Reggie, because I saw Reggie in 38.
So they was before Avalon Garden? Same time? They coexisted, right?
They coexisted, but guess what?
What?
I think I heard that after the Walnuts were before the Avalon Garden as Avalon Garden Crips. That's my perception, because that's what I best remember.
Mm-hmm.
I heard them persons I was in school with them. See, I did Jerome and from MC and Daryl Conway and Dennis Conway, Anthony Conway, I was still 88, right down the street from Avalon Gardens.
Right.
And I used to go walk that way to go to Green Meadows Park to go swimming and shit like that, right? But no. Jamel, at that time, I don't know, he was not someone that I would like, watch out, don't want Jamel out there.
Right.
It was a nigga down there named Donnie, though.
He's a nice crip.
Crip. When I was over there, at that time, there was no Crips over there. I see, you was going to be an Avenue over there back then, or a Walnut. You see?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Back in them type of days, but, oh, no.
All right. Last question for you. At your age right now, currently, have you spoken to either Sugar Bear or somebody else you just mentioned? You talked to any of your old partners from way back in the day?
I would love to see Sugar Bear, man.
You know he's out, right?
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
See, and I tell people that knows him, because he gives people history, right?
Yeah.
And I love him.
Yeah.
For the history he gives about me.
Mm-hmm.
He
nothing but respect.
And he give me no respect, and I got no respect for him, man.
Right.
And the last time me and Sugar Bear, we fought in the county jail behind the murder case I was in for. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But after that, we didn't fight no more.
I was going to interview Sugar Bear about two.
I see people like Sugar Bear, Henry Wiles, that's my boy.
Yeah.
If I see him or J.I. Clint or Samuel Simmons, or tears automatically from my eyes, man. You feel like I got love for him. We still here.
Right.
See, like a lot of people, like I said, don't know Marty Thompson. Marty was a madman one time. Mm-hmm. They don't know Roy. They don't know Head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They might never mention the names. They don't know Bunchy. Crunch. They don't know Crunch. Donnie Washington. Mm-hmm. They don't mention those names. Right. You know what I'm saying? Them guys, man.
How the hell do you remember every fucking name that was a Crip or Pyru or from Bakersfield?
Because I was active.
Pomona,
because I was active. And when something becomes a religion, I'm like a preacher. I can tell you what script to go to and everything. I'm saying I was sick with it. Yeah. Anybody who knows me, I was sick with it. Mm-hmm. And they feel like I didn't got to be sick. Walk on that trail out on the niggas out there, they hate me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the yard, I'm in the building with red everywhere, and I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They don't know I was recruiting.
In my day, we called that a damn fool.
Yeah. The police called me.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting evaluated.
Mm-hmm.
They want to give me Thorazine. I said, I take no goddamn pills. Trying to give me what they
trying to get you on
give me dizzy so they can beat my ass. It ain't going down like that.
I heard that.
And then, I got business so regularly, I got kind of confident because I had my own real knives, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And then I made my mistakes, start flashing in the hallway on people, so they know I got one. Mm-hmm. And so our police knew it. Come on, Ace, come here. And we had cool staff. Mm-hmm. If we don't fight,
they let you get down, head up.
They let you head up fight. But if we don't jump, like you heard and that kind of shit, they just come out on certain days and watch porn movies. I'm serious. Yeah. They even just had open house parties where you bring your girlfriend.
Right. I remember they were still doing that when my brother was like that.
And then my girl, my sister, I was on good behavior. Yeah. So it's like, man, I was mad because I passed my life one time and porn movies come on the next night. Mm-hmm. I was mad. So they put me in, they had little holes in tanks inside the office in the back. So I missed that, but other than that, man, no, man.
Who's responsible for 456 in Pomona?
Well, let's see. What's his name, man? God damn it. He moved from Compton.
He's from Compton, and he moved to Pomona.
He was moved to Pomona.
Do you remember what set in Compton?
Ludus Park.
Ludus Park. All right.
He was Park. And was Pomona. Yes, I spicy.
It'll come to you. Don't worry about it.
I get that to you, but I remember like yesterday. Right. See, some things, man, I get stuck on. Yeah. But you say his name, I
know you're gonna remember.
I'm validated. I don't.
Yeah.
I know who did that. And it's just man. It's just like, man. A lot of people, man. Like I say, man. Just to understand, man, that when you're in your own neighborhood, man, when you're on the street, man, you're a bad motherfucker. There's 10 of y'all. Mm-hmm. If it's 10 of y'all the baddest 10 motherfuckers in the world. Mm-hmm. You know how I go, man. Yeah. And you have to affiliate yourself with nobody else, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But then, people don't want to keep it real no more. So
of course not.
I'm not gonna do that one, man, because they want to be. I'm the first blood. I started this. Right. No, man.
But you know what?
It's bullshit.
Let me ask you a serious question. When people say things like that, now be real with yourself. Just think about it before you answer. Do you think these guys are lying, or that's just their interpretation of what happened?
Let me say right now. I'm stepping nobody's toes, but disrespecting nobody. In every hood has an OG. Right? Yeah. A lot of these hoods don't have OGs that go back as far as us.
Right. They're a lot younger.
So, but they gotta have an explanation to tell the youngsters. Yeah. They got to. Right. In order to empower themselves. If I'm gonna ask him. And he knows that's the OG. Mm-hmm. And I said, "Listen, man, why y'all doing this? Why y'all doing this? Yeah. All you got to say
is you don't know.
No. For I heard, but I don't know how true this is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you can
do a disclaimer. You give them a disclaimer.
You know what I love, man? I got Crips now to come ask me for history.
Of course.
I got real hardcore motherfucker killers.
Absolutely.
Talk to me.
Absolutely.
This is how I know how serious they are at heart, man. Anybody wants you to live upon a fictitious heart ain't got your best interest, man. That's misleading. But anybody would really tell you the truth, man, will do some real researching.
Like who you know do a lot of research?
I don't have to research. Yeah. No, my bad. I missed that one. I got by me. This guy goes everywhere. And he don't just put it out there because he said so. He go compare stories. That's what he does do. Compare stories. I done seen motherfuckers hear somebody tell them something, and they say, it's on broadcast. That's what happened. Mm-hmm. I'll be so fucking mad, man, but I don't say shit. Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna knock nobody else down. You say, because if you can get paid, you get your money, man, on investment. I'm not getting paid like that. I just feel I could be a millionaire right now.
Right.
If you knew some of these motherfuckers that called me and asked me, man, I need you to listen to these, man, I'm not doing that. Because if I start doing that one time, I do it all the time. Because I want them to come on these lines.
Just tell them to buy your book.
No. I would force like, come on these lines. First of all, I have to debate with anybody for somebody. Because I'm there.
Man, I tell everybody, the best 3 gang books out there.
Yeah, I will.
And it's not debatable. Blue Rage Black Redemption.
That's a little debatable.
By Tookie.
That's a little debatable.
Starter Lineup by A.C. Moses. And Monster Cody.
Monster Cody.
And Monsters is not on the level of AC and Tookie, but Monster takes you inside the gang module, inside the inner dealings of the Crip 60 war, and he gives information from his era. So that book was one of its kind, but history is in AC's book, Tookie's book. Tookie's book ain't 1,000% accurate though, but it's on point. You get the picture. There's a lot of historical information in there.
He paid. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tookie's book got a lot of things that took me back.
Yeah.
But there's some things that he spoke on that I'm not gonna say. But the man, he knows history.
Yeah.
He knows history, man. I ain't gonna lie. So anything else to add, I'm not gonna get no percentage wise or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But see certain things you couldn't know.
Yeah. Another book I liked, I wouldn't put it in that category, but another book I liked personally was Larry Davis, Inner City Escort. That was a good book to me because it takes you through the east side and the East Coast area and kind of talks about Raymond and, guys that fell up under Raymond. Raymond produced a lot of leaders. A lot of you guys that grew up with Raymond, side by side with Raymond, became leaders of your own shit.
I really watched the book, man. It gave me a lot of memories too. But then again,
yeah, but
I'm gonna tell you something
personally,
right now. The person that's I gotta tell you this, man.
Tell me.
When we grew up with Raymond, there's no way Raymond's brothers or no one else in that household could explain what Raymond was doing when he was over there with us.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he didn't hang over there.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only thing Raymond did was went home.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can't nobody tell you, wait a minute, boy. He can tell you, Raymond didn't tell them.
No, he didn't tell what was going on.
A few of us knew.
Yeah, of course.
His family.
Absolutely.
But he did not, the way the source they're saying, that's because you're his brother. I see some other people's brothers I'm going to make no mention of, right? Speak of their brothers.
Well, the brothers got a lot of information, but I'm not in a debate. No, I know it ain't a debate. It ain't a debate. I'm going along with what you're saying, but I'm clarifying. Like what I do in the street, I don't take everything home and tell everybody in the house.
No, I didn't either.
So, you're only
gonna
get so much. Certain things certain things you don't know.
It's certain reputable people, big reputable people.
Yeah,
I know those dangerous. I had hands. I'm like crazy crap. That was somebody that a lot of people don't know about. That dude right there was way ahead of time. Like Kenny Carter, way ahead of time.
Right.
This is it. But all I'm saying is this here. There were certain things, man, that because you related to them, or you're a friend or cousin, whatever. Come on, man.
Yeah, I already know to get down, AC. You thought I was trying to debate.
No. People spend the night at my house.
No,
then you go home.
I'm gonna keep that shit 100.
I'm gonna keep 100 with you, man.
But let me explain why I never mentioned that book. Because that book doesn't hit home for me. That book does not offer me any new information because that book quotes me in there. Every time you see All Hood Publications, that's me. You see my magazine up there in the top? Mm-hmm. They quote me. Now listen, they was quoting me before I even knew all this history shit. They was quoting me in my early years of history shit. So imagine all the shit I know now and all the accuracy I got now after going through all these newspaper archives and court cases. So I'm like, nigga, to me, that book is like infant Kev Mac, like before Kev Mac really knew what the fuck he was really talking about and had more information to offer. So that's why I don't pump up that book, man. Plus, it was a cop that wrote that book or some shit. So I don't, they think differently from us and they have different motives from us when they present literature to the public. So that's why I never mention that book, bro.
And I'm not down to nobody, man. I'm just saying, man, like, I just don't want to get in that debate.
It ain't a debate. I'm telling you the truth.
I'm just saying, as far as,
they quote me.
I don't want to debate with nobody that's having them lost ones. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Because, they got their memories of them. And
oh, absolutely.
And I wouldn't want to,
Well, you don't have to do it. I'll do it. I know you got homeboys that I know.
See,
but I'm saying.
I hope you can go home, man.
But I'm saying.
They call my mama.
I'm saying those guys don't present their book in a mind frame that we give it to. Like if you read that cop's book in Compton, he gives a different spell on what you guys was all about in the beginning.
Yeah, that's why I changed my name to Babalu.
AC, do you remember Buddy Gangster and Hurt? Do you remember any of the varsity football players from Fremont in 69 to 72? Jamel tried out for the team in 71.
Oh, man. Only person I remember was Chester Lemon. That's one knocked out Bulldog Chief. He's a baseball player. You remember Chester Lemon?
No.
Chester Lemons?
No.
Detroit Tigers?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
That's what knocked Bulldog 2 out.
Yeah, I remember, yeah. He knocked Bulldogs 2 out?
Yeah, that's what Bulldog had a chip too.
No, I didn't know that.
He could whip Chester.
What?
He had a little younger than rapping. I knew about all that shit. I'm right there with him.
Yeah.
Because there's another good stuff, of course, from Solomon Tires, his sister Renee Tires. I never missed them in my book. I guess I said this time. Renee was fine. Renee was too late now. But anyway, it was from, man, I say, man, that's my advantage, man. And to those of you guys, like, I know Raymond watched his daughter.
Mm-hmm. Ray Shauna.
I know her mother.
I met 2 of his baby
Tammy's.
Yeah, I met 2 of his baby
I was Tammy's cool. And the Bulldog's first baby mama name was Shelly Turner. Mm-hmm. See? And him and Johnny Freer was fighting over her. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole lot of things, man, like people don't mention, but I don't get involved in that, man. But
it's all good, AC. You gave us enough.
Where does Malachi go?
Probably to get high, man.
Malachi!
They outside.
You got a really bad Charlie horse.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, the Charlie.
Hey, man.
You gotta drink some water, man.
Hey, because I do this for you, so, yeah, man, because I like to
I think you want to get some water.
put him out there, man. It's just, hey, that's about how was he had things that he'd like to.
Yeah, come back.
So, song like so.
Yeah. Come finish, wrap it up, man.
Okay.
Got about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Because that's basically, man, like I said, man, I'm not here to glorify my history and shit like that. Because like my homie told me, that's why he said he don't want to take interviews. I guess that's the reason. Because he's not trying to relive that, you know what I'm saying? Seem like he's proud of this shit.
Who's that?
My next door neighbor, I said that way. He was a little guy.
Oh, yeah.
Now everybody know who the little guy was. But that's what I'm saying to him, man. He's been a 360-degree turn around. Mm-hmm. And he got a career. It's like Tim Nelson. Gangster Tim Nelson.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know about him.
Uh-huh.
The founder of the Ford Trade Crips. Now, anybody want to dispute me, they can, they want to. Uh-huh. That's where the gangster comes from. Uh-huh. His name was Gangster Tim Nelson. I don't know nobody mentioned that.
Right. I haven't heard that one.
I know you haven't heard
Black
that.
Johnny always come up.
Black Johnny, I don't know why they doing that. It was Gangster Tim Nelson. Mm-hmm. You hear me? Everybody say Black Johnny. I know for a fact Gangster Tim. You know what I'm saying? It's with the Centennial. Mm-hmm. But Black Johnny, everybody hung out at.
Yeah.
So he stayed with them on 43rd Alpha Avalon.
Right.
That was Gangster Tim house.
Right.
Black Johnny didn't stay on the 43rd.
Right.
Black Johnny stayed in the 50s.
Mm-hmm. By the park.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how you go? You see what I'm saying? By a portrait.
Well, back then they was just claiming Avalon.
Yeah, Avalon.
The folk trades was folk trades.
Yeah. Fire trade was Hurt.
43rd.
You remember Hurt, Don Kelly?
Yeah.
Big Hurt?
Yeah. Big Hurt.
I know my history because I know who was who.
Yeah.
I know who I had to look out for.
Right.
See, when you a banger and you got a certain fear,
you know
who to look out for.
For sure.
Donald Kelly, if he got a chance, he would rock my top.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like who else? Tretch from the West Side. He was no joke.
Who?
Tretch.
Tretch from
Big tall Tretch.
From where?
West Side. He was Warlock in them.
All right.
See, Warlock, he just loved me.
Turkey's Warlock.
Yeah. See, me and Warlock, we was kind of inseparable. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love Warlock. I love man, and don't even talk about Eric. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People was mad when they see all us together. Because we take pictures to send to Kenny Carter. And then that's how LB got it. You know what I'm saying? And they got tight. Eric and LB. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because shit, man. These just wholesome people, man. And like, I don't know if you heard UT and Crazy Crip.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
They would walk around me.
Mm-hmm.
See, we always get what's going. They don't come towards me. Mm-hmm. If me and LB walking on yard, they'll walk around me and try to attack LB, and I got to get in front of them, right? Because it's just we just never had no hate like that. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like that. That's why I trust Dylan Hall, call him Skull. Hey man, check out, man. Hey, I'm not gonna the homies over here. You see my mommy? Don't fuck with them. Hell no. I said, look, man, we might not fuck with you, nigga. We'll get them niggas. You know what I'm just saying?
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
And if we had to fight, we had to fight. But I wouldn't like we avoided that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody that I grew up with, we didn't fight, man.
Hey, see, man, somebody just sent you $25, man.
Okay, my thing right here?
Yeah, you got cash out?
Yes, I do.
All right, got you.
I love you, man. I appreciate it, man. Peace out to you, bro.
Shout out to my San Diego people, man. 619, man. My man Black Manny, you know what I'm saying? My man Sean Bo, my man Bolo. You know, everybody out there everybody in Chula Vista, you know, everybody.
I'll send it to you before you leave, AC. Don't even worry about it, AC.
So you could gas,
all my peas, man.
Right.
Peas, man.
Gas, get back to California, man. So look, man, we want to wrap it up with you, man. We got about 17, 18 minutes. What's been your best experience in music so far?
My best experience in music. Okay, so okay, so when I first came home from penitentiary in 2010, I was kind of struggling. I'm living with my baby moms, and it was a talent show. It was a bar. It was like a karaoke contest, but talent show. Like, it was a big thing in Greensboro. And at the time, me and my baby moms was living in Reedsville, which is like 30 minutes away. And so I didn't really have no gas in my car like that. But I was like, I'm going to this talent show. You know what I'm saying? And when I get there, it's like $20 to get in. So I only had like 30. You know what I'm saying? It was $20 to get in. I paid the fee to get in. Then I got me a drink, to loosen my vocal cords or whatever, right? So I had like $2 left after that. Mm-hmm. So it was like 6 people on the venue, and I was the 7th, the last one that signed up. So anyway, make a long story short, the first 5 people I wasn't really worried about. You know what I'm saying? I'm peeping their whole thing. I'm doing my reconnaissance. I'm like, I ain't worried about them. But the last girl, you know what I'm saying? She had background singers. And it's a crowd full of women, and she could sing, bro. And guess what they were singing?
What?
Call Tyrone and tell him, come on, help you get your shit. You know what I mean? So the whole crowd is going crazy. And I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, I ain't even got no gas money, man. And the prize is $250. That's the prize, whoever wins $250. So I'm already like, man, damn, what I'm going to do? Right? So what I actually did was, like, as they stepping off the stage, I come up a little bit quicker than I'm supposed to, and I grab a chair and I put it in the middle of the stage, and the girl who was singing, I set her down right there on the chair. You know what I mean? I hear you calling, here I come, baby, to save you. I get down on one knee, I take her shoe off. You know what I mean? There'll be no more stalling. You know what I mean? And by the time I got finished, she voted for me. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but I needed that gas money to get home. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this was like, you know, this was prior to X Factor and all of that. You know, I grew up in the industry. I grew up on tour. You know, I'm hard of hearing in one ear because I'm busting
about me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm busting my ear as a kid. You know, I was just doing this for a long time. But that's probably one of the best because it made me feel like, you know, at the end of the day, I could depend on my gift. You know what I mean? Like I could think my way through it and I could depend on my gift regardless. You might have nothing. I have shit in my pocket, whatever. Like I know that God gave me something that can move people. And that's just, you know, that's just one of them things, you know?
Yeah, you got
you know what he gave him that can move people? He gave him Babalu.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it on his ass.
That's right.
Yeah,
Stay on me.
Definitely.
They say you got 14 minutes. Can you please bust a song for them? You got acapella for them?
What you want? Are we talking original shit or somebody else's shit?
Your shit.
Because I be petty. I start shit. I sing niggas songs and I feel like I sing it better than them.
Okay,
I'm
Can
petty.
you do this for me?
Go on and be disrespectful.
Can you do acapella?
Huh?
Can you do Chilbert acapella?
Young nigga. Talking about that?
Yeah.
Word.
Game so close.
Yeah.
Let's do it so you know you.
Hold on, let me warm up first. I'll go in and out for a while, let me through. Shaking, screaming out loud, I'm a fool. Make my face your chair, screaming everywhere. Riding, I don't care what you do. Oh. Cause every time I look at you, be losing it. Them young boys didn't know what to do with it. I don't want.
Let's go.
Yo, the game gave me pinky rings with the diamond clusters and wood grain steering wheels I be climbing under. Man, I swear to God, I hope this be the wildest summer. Drop a classic, make them play it for 1,000 summers. Tell them youngers true stories about to come up, drinking liquor to the sun up, to the feds fucked your run up. You hate to see another nigga raise your younger son up. You was slipping when they caught you. You forgot to put the gun up. Oh no, the pain is so cold. The pain is no joke. The chains is rose gold. You came so far, the fame is so close. The moment you lose focus, you ain't your own rope. Yeah. Young nigga, when you finally make it, let your niggas come with ya. Cause all you got is family when the game is done with ya. You can make a Billy, but you can't take none with ya. No.
Word. You got 8 mics on that.
Oh, okay. But that's 8 out of 10? I take that. I appreciate that.
Okay, you don't want to get the 10. You just start crying. You say President Prayer. I'm saying you won't get the 10.
Yeah. Hey, yo, I feel like we need to have it need to be a thing, man. Somebody got to be the king of this shit. And, it ain't not personal, but I just don't feel like niggas can really sing acapella. You know what I mean? I feel like a studio, it's just how I feel. And if it's a sport, then I'm challenging whoever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Acapella. 3 rounds, let the ladies decide. Because I just don't believe in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got no problem with Jacquez. I don't believe in it. You know what I mean? I don't believe in Chris Brown. I don't believe in Trey Songz. I don't believe in it. Whoa. Show me.
I dare come on stage.
This is how I feel. I don't believe in it. You know what I mean?
I tripped about damn come here.
Hey, see,
you know, darling, you know what time it is. Get it in. I'ma do it all. We ain't gonna stop till 5 a.m. If you can't take it, baby, say when. Make it come over and over again. And I'ma leave it in when we do it all night. All night, we can do it all night. So fly, girl. That's not auto-tunes. That's what I'm saying. If you need the pitch correction, if you need the auto-tunes, I feel like, then.
Ain't nobody doing his mic like that. That's all natural.
You know what I mean?
AC, you got another hit, man. AC, man. AC, you gotta come see me more often, man.
Okay.
Next time we tell them to turn it up, though, man.
I'm telling you something, bro. I'm trying to do the right thing. Put smiles on people's faces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Man, I want to be some joy to the world. My brother up that bullshit to the world. I want some joy, man.
Right.
I want to be known when I go out to the world, fucking man, as a man who brought smiles and love into the family, man.
Can I say something? Can I say something
Go
on some real shit?
You
Like,
go.
music is a sport. I'm competitive, but I love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace, Mo 3, man. Rest in peace, King Von. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace, Nipsey, man. Like, it's too much.
Nipsey, man.
It's too much, bro. Real shit. It's too much. Like, we can be competitive. We can talk shit. We can do whatever. Because that's what it is. That's what it's here for. But really on some street shit, we have a common enemy, man. A common enemy. If we spend all our time killing each other, we spend all our time smoking niggas and carrying on, like, bro, we ain't watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whole white militias that was circling the polls. It could have went any type of way. If Donald Trump was any type of competent, things could have went totally different. And we not really understanding it. We not getting that, man. One of my goals is really like tapping into the homie. One of my real goals for tapping into the homies, man, was to kind of bridge that gap.
She said so, man.
Real talk, man.
Daryl Allen, good looking out, man. Daryl Allen said Big Herc was his boy.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm not gonna lie either.
He said thanks for speaking on it.
Now you, hey, Daryl, man, I'm gonna speak on the truth, but nothing but the truth will help me, God.
And he got something for you too.
So help me, God.
Cheers, man.
You hear me, brother?
Appreciate that, man.
Man, I'm telling you right now, man. Hey,
man, they like the comments are all positive, man. You don't have not one hater in here.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
They say
I appreciate
your
that.
music is good. This type of music we need, and
I appreciate
your talent is rare.
I love everybody, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, speaking of Nip, sorry to cut you off. AC, I seen you paid homage to Nip down there at the shop.
Of course.
Yeah, I seen pictures of you, bro.
Of course.
They can't really see
They
it.
came and got me.
See
And I had to speak up on that. That was a beautiful brother, man.
Yeah, man, definitely, bro. Nip did all it. He did it right, man.
And I told every one of his homies over there, I love him. Every last one of them I walk by, I love you, brother. And I made him know who I was, man. And I was working with open arms, man.
Yeah.
You hear me?
We gotta pay attention.
Cause I know inside all our hearts, man, we're human, man.
Right.
Yeah. You know, we got a shield we put on to protect our images, man. Inside that shield, man, there lies a real person, man.
AC, the pretty ladies want to know what you cooking tomorrow.
Hey.
Beans, green, potato, tomato. You
name
it.
Thanks for that question, man. Beautiful lady. Yeah, you got me cooking right now. I'm burning up. You got me burning up, baby.
We cooking some new songs.
I love you. Thanks for that.
Cooking some new songs when we get back.
And for all you guys, man, that been really, man, supportive and show me your love, man. And I mean, just put aside all that bullshit, even if we didn't come up on the same side. I'm glad, man. You gave me that love today, man. Yeah. The world's a whole lot better today for me.
So, somebody got a comment for you guys. He said, try to boost your internet presence because he Googled you and only this video right here, right now.
Word? Okay.
Because I'm not really on social media, big dude.
Right, that's what he's saying.
And it's like
he's saying, get your analytics.
I don't know how you got. I don't know how you got information on me. You did your research.
I got a million damn videos.
So for anybody who came and got me,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, was recommended by others. Go holler. If you want to know, so go holler, Babalu. I didn't come searching to tell my story. I didn't come searching to be recognized. I didn't come searching to, you know.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Little Caesar. That's who introduced us way back in the day before all this shit, when I came out with the magazine. And then what I really loved about Cynthia Nunn, I went and sat down with her, man. I felt like a male Barbara Walters. I'm sitting in her house like a reporter, soaking up game from Cynthia. And the most striking thing was when Cynthia said, AC Moses can give you the most accurate information on Pyru. That's all I needed to hear. Because Cynthia Nunn and Marcus Nunn and her sister, rest in peace, they ain't been ringing my whole life.
Yeah.
Since a nigga was a kid. So when she said that, the Queen of Compton, I'm like, shit, I got to fuck with AC. Turns out he was a cool dude, and shit, we bonded from jump and been cool ever since.
I'm gonna tell you how much of a legend this cat is, man. We was in the hood just on some random shit, and I seen this black Benz. So I'm sitting on the passenger side, big bro driving. I seen this black, I was like, damn, that Benz is dope. And bro was like, oh, what? That's my little homie. Oh, watch this. So we pull up to the side. And yo, the homie had a bad joint with him, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my man Boosie too, man, from Cabbage Patch. Shout out Boosie. What's up, man? I'm talking about Boosie right now. So we pull up on Boosie from Cabbage Patch. You know what I'm saying? He from Fruitown. Yeah, my fault. He from Fruitown. Yeah, so we pull up on him, you know what I'm saying? And he got a bad shorty with him too. And before bro could even stop talking, he telling the shorty like, yo, you know what it is? No, that's King Bob. No, for real. That's King Bob. He wasn't originally like, ooh. You know what I mean? And she was like, oh yeah, I heard him. So like it was just, it was like random, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't buy that. That's something that can't be purchased.
Man, I know you done got so much pussy off your name alone, AC.
Man, stop that, man. You gonna want to talk to me.
I can make the sun rise in the west.
Cause
let's play that. Hear my voice now. Hey, play that song. I'm gonna check that out.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Yes, all right.
Play that right there.
Yeah.
And I'm listening when I come in.
What's the name of it?
It's all right. Y'all get to hear King by Kev Mac. I sound like Barry.
I don't know if I got that.
Yeah, you got it.
Well,
you got it in.
I don't remember it.
Ooh, please got it. You said so.
AC, man, when I was a youngster, I got so much pussy off my name, man. And it wasn't because of me. It was because of little Kev Mac. Hey, he was a young player, light-skinned nigga with long-ass hair, tall, skinny nigga. He had bitches. So I would be at the park, at the Cryptniks and shit, and the bitches be like, you Kev Mac? Yeah, I'm Kev Mac. Wow, what's up? I heard so much about you. Well, we can leave the park and go to the house, baby.
Yeah, we can see if it's all
I ain't
true.
gonna lie, man. Hey, when I was go to trip parties back in the day, when I was, around with the boys, I ain't gonna lie, man. Motherfuckers used to follow me in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah?
Because you know what they do? I had the rotation, man. So I used to slow that from these girls, right? We get to grind so hard. It's like we kissing, right? Yeah. We go to the bedroom, right? Next thing I know, I ain't gonna. I'm make you laugh. Don't be bad if you it's SB. I ain't. It's original clip. We missed the name earlier.
I just sent it to you.
Hey, we said his name earlier. One of the guys I want to see him last year.
Yeah.
Pep, hurry up, man, hurry up. He got things in his hand. hey, they all used to do me like that. I get mad. Every time I go on, I could dancing and grind so hard. We go to bed, we know what we're do.
Yeah.
It's like they in the corner.
Trying to creep right behind.
It's like in the corner peeking at me, right? Come on. They call them seconds already lined up. That shit was crazy, man.
Word. Hold on.
Man, that was crazy, man.
Hold on, I might have sent it to her. Hold on, let me make sure I got you correct. It's Kev Mac.
But that shit had a flip side to it too, though, Kev.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Hey, when the homies
not to cut you off, but yeah, it got a bad side to it because a couple niggas got jacked, robbed for their cars and dope spots, and they calling my number. I'm like, nigga, how you got my number? And they like, nigga, we gonna get you. Why? Why you gonna get me? You robbed it. I ain't robbed nothing, nigga. You got the wrong number, nigga. I'm calling police, nigga.
The flip side I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And when I tried to do what they were doing and get in line, because it's called me Moses then.
Moses, Black Moses.
No, Moses, don't do it, Moses, no, Moses. They call me, hey, I just walk away and don't do it. But I've been wanting to get that girl for a long time. Like, we start crying, like, no, Moses, no. I just walk away. Guess what? Every time I walk away, everybody who's involved in this shit, 3 days later, we'll see the doctor.
Say yourself.
Hey,
Say it yourself.
So,
Man, you know.
that's why I should tell me no Moses.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, now let me also you knew you had it, so you saved him, right?
Well, you know what? See, I had a name, but I got more pussy just off of singing, bro. Like,
of course, you can sing to
them
hoes.
Like,
yeah.
Bitch, let me see your toes. Put the pennies down.
Yeah, I remember this one particular young lady I was dealing with. I ain't gonna call her name. I don't want to embarrass her. But like, you know, we went to high school together, so like I was her first, and then like maybe 10 years later, just off a singing event, whatever, I met her little sister, not even knowing that was her little sister. And you know what I'm saying? We had a little entanglement, right? So when we went back to the crib, we had a little entanglement. We went back to the crib and her mom seen it was me. Like her mom like cussed me out, like, oh my God, I can't believe you slept with both of my daughters. You ain't shit. Well, you sorry ass nigga, boom. So the girl run upstairs, boom. No lie on everything. Her mom's like, where you about to go? I'm like, on the set. That's why I ain't say their name, because I don't want to put them out there. But listen, bro, I spent the night to the next night. You know what I'm saying? In her mom's room, though. When I came out the next day, bro, old girl was going crazy. Damn. But to this day, I send them all my new records. Like when I do something new, I send it to them, I email it to them. So we still cool. Y'all know who y'all are. You know what I mean? So I ain't
can you show me a picture of the album cover?
I got a picture, but I can't post it on here right now. Hey, they want to know who's going to win the Roy Jones-Mike Tyson fight.
Roy. I'm going.
I think Roy the faster man. But Mike catch him though?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Roy hitting hard like Mike.
Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna take that back.
I'm gonna
take that back. Listen. In my heart, I would say Roy because Roy was one of my dudes.
Right.
But at the end of the day, if we talking about raw facts, Roy lost when he went up to a light heavyweight.
Yeah.
Antonio Tarver was not in the same class as Roy. Glenn
Johnson
Johnson was not in the same class as Roy. Only thing they had on him was weight.
What's the
so
name
that
of the
just leads
song?
me to believe that it's called All Right. I just sent it to you again.
You remember Roy Jones was a bad boy.
Yeah, but see the thing is, Roy don't got a chin like that. Not for no heavyweight.
Nah, he don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
And that was shown and proven with Antonio Tarver and Glenn Johnson and them.
You know what I'm saying? That shape.
Yeah, you know your shit.
That shape is good, right? But I'm tell you something about that shape. It ain't like that shape when you're 23. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No doubt.
And it ain't like that shape when you're 33.
No doubt.
When you're 54 years old, you can be in shape for a 54-year-old.
Is this your email address?
But you ain't no 22.
Kev Mac.
You're
Never
not finna move because you still put out the ice creams in your arm.
Just put your shit on Bluetooth.
All right, boom, bet. Yeah, because
can you get it?
Can airdrop it to you.
Yeah.
Can you get it?
That part. Hold on, I got an airdrop it to you.
Yeah, let me say something right now. Mike, now for me, Mike probably knocked my ass out. I'm not even proud he knocked my ass out. But Roy, what was Roy, like 46? What's that?
Nah, Mike's in better shape.
Like MP3.
I'm saying about his.
I'm gonna airdrop it to you.
No, right here. You're gonna go straight to here. It's gonna say.
Okay.
You see Mike's in better shape. Mike looked better shape, but his condition. You got two different words, okay? Condition and shape.
I'm just thinking maybe. Like I've been hearing about Mike being like
kind of Mike is good.
Resurgence of his like
man.
You know his
have you seen Mike's video?
Mike look good.
Yeah, like his
he
puts out
Mike is going crazy.
Mike looks good.
Yeah.
But that's the shape. Okay? Hey, y'all, let's don't confuse shape with condition.
Listen, if Custom Model was still alive, Mike never would have lost the title.
Don't confuse it, Kev. I'm telling you. Because I'm telling you something.
Whenever you're ready.
All right.
I know some 60-year-olds look way better
than
some 25-year-olds. I mean, y'all cut up look good. And you, man, I ain't gonna lie. For example, the last time I was in prison, I went through Chino. This dude was cut up, right? And he ran, when I got there, he was running the, you know how I had the boys, they got the keys to the door and shit?
Yeah.
This little young light-skinned dude kept messing with the up. This dude came to me, I'm calling you one more time. This motherfucker gonna fuck you up, Justin. I said, boy, that nigga, hey, you gonna kill that dude. I don't try to tell you. Come on, man. Yeah. Man, that dude hurt you, man. Yeah. That's a bitch ass. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. Okay. And you help me do hurt, right? Yeah. You said, you told me, cuz? Who else a bitch in it besides you? I mean, look. Does he kill that shirt? Man, it's good, man. I said, oh, this nigga was, oh, man. I try to stop him. I try to tell him, mate. That was youngster. By the time youngster got through whooping that nigga ass, hey, when the dude walked away, I said, big ass turd come out. I mean, you literally shit on yourself.
Yeah. So you saying you taking Roy over Mike?
I'm saying no. You know, I'm saying that shape.
It's not the same thing as condition.
It's that condition.
No, true. That's true.
All right?
That's true.
Cause
you look at a fighter like Shane. Shane
this is just because I don't think I would let him be like that.
Oscar De La Hoya wasn't really never cut up like that.
And guess what? That same dude that ran that damn dome went to the police. I can't stick it anymore.
That's crazy.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like had a little bit. I mean, I'm at the kids about you saying. That's how dangerous this dude look. And for him to be in the office, without nobody chasing him in the office, with turd hanging out the back of his, just kept, apparently just to kick away from falling on the ground. So, no. It just seemed real.
All right, let's hear this song, man.
All right, man. This is Northside Malachi, a.k.a. Prince Babalu. There I go. This song is called All Right.
Y'all can hear me say something.
It's old school.
Lately I've been thinking something's going wrong, 'cause you got an attitude. Tell me, can I change your latitude? Oh, disappear for the weekend, take you where you wanna be, satisfy your curiosity. Everything is all on me. Yes, it is. And I can't leave you alone. Girl, you drive me crazy, crazy, crazy. And I can't leave you alone. Can you have my baby, baby? Can you have my child, baby? Ooh, girl, I hope you're ready for a first class flight. 'Cause I've been waiting all night for you to say it's alright. Ooh, I'ma eat that, beat that like a 12-round fight. Ooh, 'cause you've been waiting all night, and I'm just trying to say it's alright. Ooh, you ain't gotta be fussing, baby. You don't have to have an attitude. Can you follow the instructions, lady? I'm finna tell you what you gotta do. Let the kettle turn his lights down. Baby, turn around and let me get that nightgown. Just assume the position for this pipe down, pipe down. I can't get out with you right now, right now. Girl, get ready for first class. Oh, I got a bottle on ice. And maybe open so nice. Open so.
I can make the sun rise from the west, set on the east, 'cause I'm King Baba Louie, baby. And you know I'm that beast.
Only you can do it as you do. So it's you, it's you.
Only you, baby. Make me do whatever it is you want me to do.
Only you.
Baby, I don't know. Maybe it's just clever.
So it's you.
'Cause somehow I know, baby, I'm gonna always love you forever.
You ain't gotta be fussing, baby. You ain't gotta have an attitude. Can you follow instructions, lady? I'm gonna tell you what you gotta do. Burn the candle, turn his lights down. Baby, turn around and I'll tie that nightgown. Just assume the position, put his pipe down, pipe down. I can't hear, I want you right now, right now. I'll be ready for the first class flight. Cause I've been waiting all night. You say it's alright, alright. I'ma be back like a 10-round fire. Ooh, I got a bucket on ice. And baby, make that alright.
Yeah. Can I give a couple more shout outs, man? Hey, listen, I'm from North Carolina, man. Yo, I'm proud of that. My godmother is Barbara Weathers from Atlantic Star. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, shout out to Barbara Weathers. And I grew up with Fantasia. That's my dog. My homie, yeah. Me and Rico Perino, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Stunner 4 Vegas, you know what I'm saying? My baby mom stay out in Salisbury, so, you know, we connected out there, you know what I mean? Like, so, yo, North Carolina is here, bro. We doing it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jermaine, man. Shout out John, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Stunner, man. All my niggas, man, like, yeah, we doing that. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Shout out to all my loyal loved ones, man. I'll always forever, man, take this to my grave, man. Your love.
Was a good show today,
Crystal,
y'all.
Okay, Crystal.
Crystal feeling
okay.
you. Crystal
Okay.
feeling. She really feeling AC though. Look.
Hey.
She like AC.
Huh?
Oh,
Crystal,
Hey.
I be trying, boy. I got bragging rights, no.
Yeah. Okay.
I love you, Crystal.
man, you about to get so much pussy off this kid. Hey,
Yeah.
great show today, y'all. I'll be back regular time.
I love Kev Mac, y'all. Hey, y'all, let's give him back a hand, man.
Yeah, man.
Kev Mac, man. Kev Mac the shit, man. Kev Mac the shit, dude.
Thank you, AC. I appreciate that. Coming from you, man. That's awesome.
Oh, God. Kev Mac.
You guys have a great
Kev Mac,
Thanksgiving.
hey.
Don't drink and drive.
Hey,
The album is called Previously on Pyro Street. It's coming out in a couple of weeks, man. Y'all look out for that.
And this is a new Kev Mac jingle.
Oh, yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, we definitely
let's
gonna
hear
it.
We get back.
Is it
we
ready?
No,
We
no,
don't
no.
do it right now. It's gonna play, but you gonna play it. You gonna get it.
All right.
For the Kev Mac Show.
Go on.
Peace
man.
out, man.
Go
Peace
on.
out, man.
Yeah.
We don't want to give it up yet.
Yeah. But look, when we get back, we gonna make a nice little jingle, some a dope joint. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah. Or that'd be the first one I do in LA. I ain't done a drop for nobody yet. Let's
The
do
most rehearsed, researching for the real shit. The realest
that. No question.
information people won't receive.
Shout out to Shaheem Beloved too, man. I got an album I did last year called That Port, and it's #1 on Reverb Nation right now. Y'all go check that out on spacehumors.com. You know what I mean? Shout out my homie JB.
Thank
know what I mean?
you,
Freedom Wolves.
Same to you. Thank you, baby.
Shout out my man, my mom, man. What's up, man? All my fam, my brother.
Damn, we don't try to shut up, my man. I'm just with you. I see. I love all y'all. I love you. I love y'all. I swear to God.